Ladies, gentlemen, and lowlives, welcome to another episode of Emo Brown, the weekly. We're all here in different spots, but we're here. Hey, check it out.
Sequel, bro.
Hi, boys.
Only one of us is in a different spot.
Steve wanted to be in the middle. It makes sense.
It doesn't really make sense.
You want to know why? That's a little
The
seniority.
only thing that makes sense is that he wanted it.
That makes sense. We're in order of age, bro. Youngest, middle, oldest. That's the only way it makes sense. Plus, I don't like being on the side, bro. I don't like it. Look at
being
me.
the side chick.
Look at see, boom. In order to talk to me, you got to look at me like that.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I don't think that you were strategically looking at this because Splurge, you mentioned it last time. You're a very, very calculated contributor to the conversation. Where this dude is always just yapping. Him and me are always yapping. So you're gonna rubberneck. You're gonna go like this. You're gonna go like this.
There are uglier faces to look at. Look at this fucking specimen of a man.
You look good, bro. You look good.
What happened?
You got
What's
the
different?
flannel.
Well, I was Ash for Halloween.
Okay.
And so I had to like.
Actually, Larry?
Yeah, no.
Ash
Ash
Ketchum?
from Evil Dead. Ash from Evil
Never
Dead.
seen
So
it.
you never seen Evil Dead?
Shop
Never seen
smart.
it.
Shop
Fucking
that smart.
chainsaw demons. Nothing.
No, not that way.
Well, that's what I was. So I had to comb my hair, shave a little.
You look
bit,
like you're from the golden era of America. You remember that?
male porn.
No, where
America.
like Pleasantville type, where you're always working on your
the
old
good old
shave.
days.
You look like a mechanic.
when America
Yeah.
was great, according to
There-
some people.
You look like a
Knowledge.
greaser, bro. You look like,
Thanks, man.
hey, you look like Fonzie if he was Mexican.
I need to dress more greaser rockabilly thing.
Is that your?
what-
Is that
Like
your
on Leave It
I
to
don't know, should
Beaver, they always had that token Mexican guy. They
Oh,
actually
RBBA,
did it.
dude.
They
I love
actually
being
did
a
it.
token Mexican.
What Leave It to Beaver were you watching, bro? There was
They
no
actually
Mexican
did it.
out there. No, man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. It's been an amazing run here at Emo Brown. Unfortunately, all good things come to an end. Cut to the credits. We're out of here.
That was a great show.
No cierto, güey.
We're back.
¿Cómo
No
creen?
cierto,
Imagine, bro.
güey.
I don't think people would have cared.
What episode is this?
We need to look because I think we're approaching episode 500, bro.
We gotta do something
I
big for
swear we
500.
need to look. And of late, things have gotten extremely busy for us. So,
Yeah.
Serge, things have gotten extremely busy. Just right now, we're dealing with our assistant. We have an assistant now, guy. Big ups, Paulina. She's our assistant. She may not acknowledge it. She might not understand. She doesn't know, but she is our assistant.
She's
now.
about to quit.
She hates the fact that she's been put in the middle of so many of our transactions, dude. It's pretty crazy. But I tell her, it's like, we don't have a plan. We just kind of do this. We are working with the 91X crew now with a nice little project that's been awesome. And it's going to be pretty cool with what we're doing. It's called Where's Emo Brown? BJ has done it.
Attached to Finding Emo.
Finding Emo, right?
I've done it. Yeah, it's attached to the 8 o'clock show that you can find every night on 91X called Finding Emo by the one and only host, El Carlos, bro. So, I mean, it's a great premise. The premise is as follows, Serge. He goes on, he talks about a song. What's an emo song that you like?
Emo song that I like?
Any song that you like, we'll make it emo.
Fuck, dude.
Too late. Go ahead, Lozano.
I'm just a kid. I don't like it, but that's
Simple
that's
Plan?
the only
Is
thing.
Simple
that
Plan
it?
an emo band?
You could consider it's like a
Oh,
hot
who
topic
sings that
emo.
one
It gets
song?
lumped in.
Okay, I'm gonna go then. Since you guys fucking failed to rise to
Why
the
not?
occasion.
That's kind of emo.
Thursday.
Who sings that
Understanding a
song?
car crash.
Cute without the E. Taking Back Sunday.
Yes. Okay. So
Death
let's just say.
Cap for cutie.
También,
Cap
okay,
for
okay. So let's just say I'm Carlos and I'm on the radio. 8 o'clock every day. I'm
Oh,
going.
Carlos wouldn't play that.
and
That
I'd
song
be like,
that I
hey,
sang.
everybody, thank you for tuning in to Finding Nemo on 91X.
Finding Emo.
Nemo. Oh,
No,
fuck.
Finding
No,
Emo.
sorry. Let's
Finding
run it
Nemo's
back. Let's run it back. Hey, everybody, it's 8 o'clock. You know what that means? Finding Nemo with me, El Champs de Chula Vista. Today, we're going to be playing one of my personal favorites, Understanding a Car Crash by the band Thursday. And then he goes on and he gives a story. And my story would be,
I listened to
These-
this song once. I liked it.
yeah, I saw these guys on MTV2 when I was a young buck in my home, and they came through San Diego and they played a show, and they didn't have a place to stay. So they hung out with us in downtown Chula Vista, and we skated Veterans Park and all up and down 3rd Avenue that night.
Hoodlums.
Yeah, we were hoodlums that night with boys from New York.
Jersey.
Okay.
From New Jersey.
Jersey boys.
Yeah, and that would be my lead-in. So that is what he's doing. And then he goes, and this is a song by Thursday, Understanding a Car Crash. Dope song. Full collapse.
I like it.
Top tier album. What we're doing is we are highlighting that show every night. We are bringing attention to it by Emo Brown means. So we're doing giveaways. Part of the idea with working with 91X is promoting what they do. 1, the show. 2, their connection with Live Nation House of Blues. Every month they have a show. I believe it's the first Friday of the month, or what are we going?
It's Fridays for sure.
It's the first Friday, I want to say. And they have like an emo band playing at House of Blues. And this week it's going to be Where It Lies. Big ups Where It Lies.
Friends of the show.
Friends of the show. I think this
What's their
will
big hit? What's their big hit?
No sé, güey. Why do you ask me things I don't know, bro?
Hey, come on, bro.
Joe Lozano, what is your favorite Where It
Name
Lies
3
song?
songs.
So yeah, they're going to be playing down there. So we're giving part of the tickets that we're giving away are for that show on Friday. Another set of tickets we're giving away, Lozano, since
like
you're
it.
so curious. Capital of Craft. Make sure to check out that show we did.
So what the fuck? Who's finding what though? We haven't got to who's finding.
Can I finish?
Emo.
Can I finish?
Okay,
Can I finish?
let's see.
Can I finish?
Yo,
So
Taylor, I'm gonna let you
this week, last week,
Uh,
I did the first one where I went to Little Italy's Three Punk Ales.
Hmm.
I took a nice little bag, and in that bag was a shirt, a la bolsita. It was a shirt, was a coupon for a gift card for Three Punk Ales,
Okay.
was 2 pairs of tickets. And I made a nice little live video. Boop, I posted it on our social media, and then somebody came scurrying in. They picked up the winnings. I was there because right when I posted it, young man named Justin. He was cruising by.
Oh, that's
He was
sick.
cruising by.
Fuck yeah.
And I was like, hey. And he's like, hey, I just saw that you posted this. I got to win it. And I said, okay. So he's like, saca la bolsita. And I said, here it is. And he got 2 tickets to the Capital of Craft. And he has
All
2
right.
tickets for Friday's show at House of Blues. Emo Night Brooklyn with Where It Lies, bro.
That's a solid ass
sick,
fucking
dude.
little come up.
BJ did it next. He did it yesterday. He was at a Tipsy Crow for one of his shows. And how'd it go, BJ?
It was good. It was not claimed yet, though. So I
Oh.
still have it. And I'm going to tell you guys why you
I'm
want
just
this.
gonna go ahead and claim it.
I still have this one.
Hey, remember when Cynthia was
My
on the
friends at
podcast,
Tipsy
bro?
Crow went, and they
Get her.
sweetened the deal. Tipsy Crow is really close to the House of Blues. Like, you could walk there,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
They put a $100 gift card in there. So if you
Ooh.
come in and you claim it, you can get a $100 tab at Tipsy Crow. Then head on over. You can get food, you can get drinks. It's for 2 people. So you get 2 tickets. You get to split a $100 tab.
That's cool.
Possibly watch me play some music.
Steal.
So, yeah, you guys should definitely come out.
That's what we call
Tipsy
a
Crow.
value pack.
A value.
Go ahead.
Timu.
So what is next? And I just for fun, because I was at the Alwood over the weekend, I did one at the Alwood. You won a shirt, an Alwood shirt. I think you got a cocktail. Oh yeah, and then you got the 2 tickets and the 2 tickets.
I love this.
Who
In the
got it?
spirit of
I don't know.
giving.
I wasn't there for it. I got to
the
check in with
spirit
him
of
today.
giving. I
We'll
like
check in today after the show on the
All right,
post-show wrap-up, dog. I know how like 3 old fashions minimum este vato. So así es el pedo. We're working, trying to
sounds
get it
cool.
happening. It's all
like
all
that.
happening. How was your Halloween splurge? I know you're eager to tell us.
It was good, dude. I dressed as Ash from Evil Dead. My wife was dressed as a fucking demon.
you do the chainsaw
we
hand?
had
You ever
a-
see that?
Yeah,
You've ever seen
chainsaw
Evil
hand.
Dead?
I know I've never
was
seen Evil
sick,
Dead.
dude.
I need to watch it. Good movie.
Oh, dude, epic.
Neta.
Yeah. It's like a campy 80s horror movie, a little bit
Okay.
of comedy in it.
All right,
Right up my alley.
My favorite movie of all time, actually.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Evil Dead.
Evil
Evil
Dead.
Dead 2, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, Evil
Even
Dead.
when-
I love
yeah.
the whole thing.
You are a horror movie connoisseur
He's a
too.
whore.
He's a whore in general, dude.
It mixes horror and comedy pretty well, like Splurge was saying. It's
But yeah, we had a
We're not
show
to
at the shop, at the tattoo shop.
What did you have?
We had a party. Yeah.
Did you
at the
get an
tattoo
invite
shop.
though? That's weird.
Oh, I made a public announcement.
No.
It was a public announcement.
A proclamation
Multiple public
types.
announcement.
Oh,
prob-
multiple.
Yeah, multiple public
It was
announcements.
probably the other Sergio from Florida.
The felon.
The felon.
Nah,
Nice.
but,
It was a good time or what?
Yeah, it was cool. Dude. Everybody
the
was
staff?
dressed up. Yeah, we had a costume contest. My buddy that was dressed as a dog that kept trying to hunt people's legs got the grand prize for a free tattoo.
Oh wait, so he won the contest?
he won the contest.
So was it because he was dressed as a really, really good dog, or he added the theatrics to it by humping everybody?
I think the added theatrics of humping people's
makes all the
legs.
difference.
Yeah. It was only other men too, so it wasn't.
The proof is in the
Yeah,
pudding.
he didn't creep out any girls or nothing. He's a good dude.
You creep out.
Yeah,
the
no
fucking
no
long ass-
fights,
it's not cancelable.
no fights, dude. And overall, everybody
Did anybody get
everybody got home
a little
safe.
tipsy, bust out the ink needle, and get a tattoo?
No, we turned off most of the lights. we just
Smart,
had like,
bro,
yeah, dude.
smart.
Yeah, we cut the party off at we started the party at 7. We stopped the tattooing at 7 and started a party. So it was safe, dude.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool. Fuck yeah,
good
dude.
dance.
Well, hopefully we get in his good graces and get invited to one.
I would love to go to one of these parties at one point in my
for
life.
Sure.
I don't know
Well, I
if
heard
there's
you
a-
guys didn't even dress up.
I heard that.
I did.
I did.
Wait, what were you?
A father of
Zombie.
3.
Oh,
Responsible
zombie.
father of 3.
What'd you do?
Hey, the scariest fucking thing of all time is Jeff Lozano being a father of 3.
No, it's Silver It's a beautiful thing. Nothing, man. We took the kids to Christmas Circle. Christmas Circle's aquí está Chula Vista. My parents live around there, and
Oh, I think I know where that's
Yeah,
at.
yeah, it's a pretty popular Halloween/Christmas destination
circuit.
spot. Yeah, so everybody goes there and collects candies. Fun. The whole neighborhood, everyone's outside,
Hundreds of
drinking.
people
Oh
are
yeah, for sure, no
fucking
doubt.
nuts.
We got there early. We got there like right at 6. Got it all in, did the whole neighborhood, hung out with the parentals,
Yeah.
and literally by 7:30 it was slammed. So we're like, yo, let's get out of here,
That's
let's
cool.
jet, yeah.
What was your favorite costume you seen?
Somebody dressed like Nazis, bro. It was crazy.
Hulk
You know
Hogan
what?
Nazi?
You know how you win that? You gotta
Way to spoil my costume.
you gotta act it out.
I don't know if I saw anything that stood out. In all honesty, there was a lot of Michael Myers.
Yeah.
There was a lot of Freddy Kruegers.
A lot of 6'7s.
Okay, that was my favorite one because I still don't know what the fuck 6'7", 6'7".
I thought you were
means.
the one who explained it on the last episode.
No, that was him,
That's
bro.
just some bullshit.
The young hip one. It's somebody's height. I think
Yeah,
it's like some
right?
basketball player said his
Okay.
height. He's like, I'm 6'7".
So there was a
I
guy.
didn't research it. I took your word for it. So
Hey, I said it convincingly. That's all that
There
matters.
was a guy wearing a shirt that said 6, and his wife was wearing a shirt that said 7. So they were just walking up.
Oh,
And everybody, well, maybe she's a 10. I don't know.
I know. I was gonna say that's a horrible costume, bro. I'm a 6. Well, she's a 7.
And all the kids would say, 6'7", 6'7", and I hit my head on the kid in the head. Sas, cabrón. We don't play that game. Enough of that shit. But that was a pretty cool outfit. What about you,
that's cool.
Mr. Lozano?
I had a fantastic Halloween. Got the kiddos all dressed up. My baby girl was Nacho Libre, so she was adorable. With
Very
a little
nice.
mustache on.
Running around going,
that's
"Nacho."
But I wasn't
cute.
gonna dress up as anything, dude. I rarely do. And then my daughter, my oldest, she's in her costume for school the day prior.
Yeah.
Or like earlier that day, and she goes like, "Oh, Dad, what are you gonna dress up as?" I'm like, I'm not gonna dress up as anything. And she goes, "Oh." I'm like, "I'll be a zombie."
Disappointing.
Straight up. You can't. Yes,
Say no
mama.
to the
And so I was,
10 times a day. Fool. I don't give a
Have
fuck.
fun, man.
I'm just, there's no, I don't know. Halloween's never really been my
Yeah.
my holiday.
Ned,
I like it
Next
for the
year you-
kids.
next
I
year you
fucking
better
love
go
it for
all
the
out,
kids.
bro.
Yeah, I have to now.
Next year you got to
Yeah.
should we have a Halloween party here?
Fuck yeah, that'd be sick.
Oh, wait, our
That
list
way I
might
don't
be
have
up.
You don't
What
got
if you
another
made
year?
it super exclusive.
Let's do a Halloween party on the last day of the lease.
For no reason. All of the parties. All of the holiday
holiday
parties
party.
here.
Just call it a holiday party. There you go.
What about you, Beach? What'd you do?
We went trick or treating. I actually bumped into you, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, you did.
What?
Yeah, we
six
took
or
Pete to Christmas Tree Circle. He was dressed as Chapulín, and we were dressed as 2 robbers. Fernanda had a
Yeah.
beard painted on, so maybe that's why he didn't recognize us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. She was going up with them to one house, and they gave her like a little tiny margarita. So big wins.
Somebody gave her a
Christmas tree-
margarita?
like a tiny one, like a little shot.
What?
But,
Dude.
yeah, so Christmas Tree Circle
Buzzball shots.
for the adults. We ran into Aisha. We ran into J Clip, friends of the show.
There at the circle?
Was he on the
Aisha was
bike?
at the Circle, and then we went to another neighborhood and ran into J Clip. So Halloween was a day of uniting friends and families.
What neighborhoods did you go to, you Halloween hoe?
All
Christmas
the neighborhoods. I'm not giving up
Circle.
all my secrets. Christmas Tree Circle, you already named it, but I'm not giving up all my neighborhoods.
Did you go to Eastlake?
Maybe.
Damn.
All right, I have a question.
Yeah.
You got a question?
Yeah. What is our take on the kids and the parents that roll up in the car?
Oh.
And they roll up in the car and they wait in the car in front of the house. Kid gets off, goes gets candy, jumps back in the car, and they continue down the circuit. I think it's a
not
little
as fun.
lazy.
It's definitely lazy. Let them
not
waste
fun.
their own gas, though. You know, fuck
That's
it.
true.
As long as they're not running kids over in the street or like causing some sort of traffic jam.
I don't know.
Where we
I
are
feel
at,
like it's a bad idea.
at the Christmas circle,
Maybe the kid has problems walking or something.
it's difficult to pull
no,
that
they're
maneuver.
running out of that car.
Yeah,
and
so
they're
they
gonna
can't
go-
walk. They have to run.
At the Christmas circle neighborhood, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Es que está atascado de
Yeah.
gente. There's so,
So
many
many
people
people.
there
Yeah.
that
That's
you
part of the
can't-
fun, dude.
It is, bro.
You gotta be walking around
Yeah.
people, dodging people,
Yeah,
and
it
see
is.
little kids all happy and shit.
So the city finally got involved with the circle, and they actually put traffic signs, so you can only go
Yeah.
a certain way
Yeah,
on the
that's good.
circle now,
Oh, okay.
and you can't go because it's a 2-way street.
Right.
But they pretty much they closed down the whole little circle, and everybody's drinking. We're out there having drinks, whatever,
That's what's
allegedly,
up. Allegedly.
doing a thing, visiting all the people that live on the circle. Because my parents live right on the corner, dude. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
give you the address, but if you know, you know. They have those 2 big Christmas
the address out there,
chairs,
you'll
bro.
find it.
Basically,
Because mi
just
jefito.
announced it.
And so he has like 2 big chairs for Christmas that he's built and shit. And people like to go and take a photo on there, you know?
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do a contest later on in the year. Take a photo on the chair and win something. Prikis.
That's cool.
It's very communal. It's very awesome. And I feel that my kids are getting older and I don't want to dress up, but I want to be there when it goes on.
I get excited
Uh-huh.
to give the candy out.
Do
like
you?
that's what I want to do. I want to sit there and I just want to fucking
Yeah,
hit
but you
these
gotta be
kids with all
dressed
the
up,
candy.
though.
Nah, I don't think so.
Do you know how much candy
Yeah,
costs,
you do.
dude?
No, yeah, dude.
Shit.
yeah, it makes kids happy.
We were walking around with the kids in the circuit in Lemon Grove, a little sleeper spot, bro. They went all out. There was like a little area where I guess they've been there a long time, and so they're all competing to be the best house, which is great for everybody else.
Oh yeah.
But roll up.
When the whites compete, everyone else wins.
Nah, bro, these were Mexican cats, dude. Fucking,
Yeah.
hey.
Not sickly.
They had one side that said for the adults, so you rolled up with your kid. The other little box full of candy said for the kiddos, and then there was another box that said for the adults, and they had little buzz balls in there. They were like, hey, you know what?
You had a
why don't
buzz ball?
What did you take? Yeah, we took a shot of buzz balls. Hey, but these cats weren't dressed up.
You like saying the word cats, huh? Is that you?
It's a good.
They weren't dressed
it's
up.
It's in my lexicon.
Say, wait.
Yeah, I like that.
I drew a
word,
lexicon
bro.
in high school.
I knew if I threw that out, you'd be like, "What the
I
fuck?"
tried to
is
get a
going on?
lexicon. They wouldn't sell it to me, dude.
And it's coming back to San Diego next year.
lexicon.
Yeah, at the convention center. But I like that stuff. I like sitting down, having all the kids come up. They're all excited. You hit them with some candy, dude. It's sick, dude.
Nah, I don't like that shit. I don't like people
You
coming
don't
to our
like
house.
kids?
No, I don't.
It's
So we
totally
leave.
not.
We leave the house
Yeah.
every year and go to my parents' house, and we'll do the Christmas circle thing. Yeah, and then we come back, and we got back really early. Like, you guys have candy? We're like, no candies, no candies. Keep it moving, kids.
Start giving out your kids' candies.
But they know where we live now because some of Sunny, my oldest kids' schoolmates are like, hey, Sonny, come back. It's like, motherfucker, nobody's supposed to know where we live, dog. Like, what are you doing here? What are we doing? But that being the case, I want to transcend into something a little bit more heartbreaking.
Transcend or transition?
Okay.
That's
Whatever it is.
No, just get it right.
Transcend
You got it
would be
right.
sick, though.
Transcend. What is transcend?
You can trans whatever you want.
Transcend means like something
To like rise above, right?
Calma the black
greater,
flag.
bigger than whatever
Yeah.
we're talking about.
This is
Transcend.
much bigger.
I guess, yeah.
This
I
is
guess you're
much bigger.
transcending.
Go beyond or rise above limits.
the
As
usual.
exceeding
Yeah.
expectations.
I'm saying y'all motherfuckers try to fucking lock me up, and I'm just coming out with
He knows.
transcending.
No,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
I like that.
yeah. You used it, I don't think, correctly. But
According
we know what you
to
meant.
you, bro. What the
No,
fuck?
I think according to the definition. Anyways, what were you going to say?
Anywho, in local news,
Yeah.
this is why I think it's scary to raise kids in today's world, bro.
Oh, boy.
It's fucking bananas. My kids are 13, 11, and 8. So they're 3 years away from being full on social butterflies, doing their thing, going out, hanging out with their friends. As a matter of fact, my oldest kid went to the mall for the first time all alone with his cousins on the day after Halloween. They went to the mall, did the thing, did
Yeah, my
whatever.
son's 16 right now, so I
Yes.
know what you're saying.
So it's like, fuck. And a part of me is like, good, go. We did that.
Have to.
We did that.
Part of it.
You have to go and face the good, the bad, and the what the fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
And in Chula Vista, I feel a lot of times we're in a bubble. We don't get all that. But this weekend, bro, there was a Halloween party for high school students.
Heard about it.
Here locally. And
What street was it on, dude? Good neighborhood, bad neighborhood? I mean, all of Chula Vista's pretty chill.
I don't want to talk shit, but they didn't have
That's
sidewalks.
Here. That's here. They didn't have
No,
sidewalks.
so I always feel like lack of sidewalk is
Nah, but I feel like Lemon Grove doesn't have sidewalks, and
tampoco?
Lemon Grove feels good.
What do you mean they don't have sidewalks?
I always
In
thought
Lemon Grove, there's no sidewalks.
yeah, like
A lot of streets. There's
Street
no
just comes
sidewalk.
right
It's
up to the
just-
dirt.
Yeah.
it's not the hood though.
Bayways.
It's not the
Yeah.
hood because it's here.
not, right?
It's South Chula Vista. I don't think it's hood.
Oh, was
And
it like
the local high
Otay?
school,
Was it Otay or San Isidro?
Because
Or
if
was
you
it
ask
Chula
people from
Vista?
other communities, like, ay no, Chula Vista jamás, no voy para allá,
Yeah.
So who knows? Who cares? Good people are everywhere in this community is what I'm trying to say.
Of course.
And yeah, there was a shooting, bro.
Yeah, I heard
There was a
about it.
fucking shooting.
Rest in
dude.
peace, right? Someone
2
passed away, right?
kids, dog.
2 kids passed
15
away.
and 17-year-old
That's so
children
fucked up, bro.
who
That's
went to
dark,
hang
bro.
out and party for Halloween. A
Yeah.
nice little Halloween party turned to shit. Ruined 2 families' lives, and whoever,
3 families'
and
lives,
whoever
dude.
committed the crime,
Yeah.
his family's
Did
life.
they arrest
bro.
anybody?
I haven't heard anything.
I hope they catch
I
that
haven't
fucking
heard
little
that
fucker.
anything. They didn't really release too much information. I just saw clips
Yeah.
that were posted online, and it just said that there was an
So
altercation.
sad,
There was an argument, and somebody pulled out a gun and clack clack.
Yeah, I seen I think I seen a video of like a clip before it happened, and there was a lot of people, a lot of kids filming that shit. So
I feel like that is the big leap from when we were hanging out,
Yeah.
going to the mall, going to parties,
How
than what they
dumb.
have now. There's almost this like feeding the flame that whatever's going down, the crowd around does 2 things. One, they
Yeah.
feed the flame by putting it on camera.
Yeah.
Somebody that's being recorded now has this weird, almost like, oh man, I got to do something now because this is being recorded.
Yeah.
They're gonna act differently as as opposed to if they weren't being recorded. And then two, it sends, this is the scary part for me. I don't know about you guys. Watching these things happening while the people are just recording.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying that you need to get involved and stuff like that. I don't think that you need to jump in and try to resolve, all these altercations. But you're just standing there. If you're recording that, dude, and you start to see some shit fucking going down, and you're more concerned about grabbing the video so you can post it later, as opposed to trying to fucking calm this thing down. I don't know.
I think like from what I thought if there's a bunch of people recording it, you're not going to do something as dumb as stabbing someone or shooting someone because there's a bunch of people documenting the fight, you know. And so if you're doing a cheap shot or if you're stabbing or you're shooting somebody, I feel like, but that dumbass kid, bro, the guy that shot, is like, you see all the cameras and you're still gonna pull out a gun and shoot another person. That's so fucking
I don't
coward.
know, man.
With all those cameras, I feel like now somebody's gonna have to step up and somebody caught all of this on camera.
Oh
bro.
yeah, that kid's gonna
Somebody
go to jail.
caught all of this on camera. So it's only a matter of time before one of these kids comes up and submits it all into the police or to a parent or to somebody.
Yeah, but my son's 16 too, and he was at a party in Spring Valley, a different party, but it was probably the same vibe because I don't want him to go to these type of events being scared or me not letting him go to those events, because I went to all types of parties, and some of them were kind of crazier than others. And there's always a sense of a little bit of danger there,
Bro,
but it's like you still got to let your kids.
When I was growing up,
it's healthy.
When I was growing up, dude, every fucking party there was a fight. Yeah, like and then putazos. And then. But I just remember never really being concerned that someone was gonna pull out a gun. I knew it was a possibility. But as a kid, I was never like, hey, fuck, dude, there's a fight. What if somebody gets fucking stabbed? Or what if somebody gets shot?
Crazy, bro.
Never a thought.
You think it's music, or you think it's? I think sometimes whatever the vibe of the music is at the moment, it encourages that shit. 'Cause like in the 90s when NWA was cracking off, everyone thought they were fucking Eazy-E or fucking Snoop and shit, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, they're talking about," and they would dress the part and they would try to act the part. You know what I mean? And
think
so I don't keep up
accessibility.
with like the type of music that's happening as far as like whatever the young kids are listening to and shit.
I feel like accessibility is a big issue. Like people having the kids having cell phones. With that, it just kind of gives the whole world in your palm, bro. Like, shit, this guy has a gun. I gotta find a gun. Boom, boom, boom. Let me start looking. Where can I find a gun?
Yeah.
Like everything that you've ever wanted is accessible through this phone.
to use the gun.
know?
I actually think it's people or kids specifically, their inability to fucking think things through, like emotionally. Like I feel like we're just such and in part it has to do a lot with social media, where you have lost what it feels like to fucking sit on a thought and be like, all right, hold on. Before I fucking scroll, dopamine hit, what's next? I'm not hustling enough. I'm not fucking doing this. I'm not fit enough. I'm not this. I'm not gangster enough. There was always like when we were growing up, at least you could fucking, hold on, take some stock and go like, all right, well, that's probably not a fucking good move. You at least had somebody in the fucking group that would try to talk you out of a stupid thing. Hey, bro, don't do that shit, dude. Hey, wait, no te pasas de vergas, or something like that. Now it's just that
crazy,
friend
dude.
that was trying to talk you off a ledge or fucking talk you to do the right thing. Now just his phone's out. Fucking recording, you see what you're gonna do.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo.
Yeah, dude. I told my son when he goes to the parties, because I want him to feel confident to defend himself. I don't want him to get bullied, but at the same time, I'm like, you got to know the situation that you're in, bro. If there's like goon over here, a guy with the ski mask over here, the guy that's being aggressive has 4 of his homies behind you, that's not the time to defend yourself, dude. It's time to take that L and get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? And so
I think it's mental health too.
Yeah.
Straight up. I think it's a mental health situation too, with all of that stuff sprinkled in.
100%.
Because it's a complex
dude.
issue,
It's
right?
kids that ain't got good parents. That's
I was
what it
gonna
is.
say,
You know?
throughout
It's
this
like-
whole
it's a lot of
conversation,
that.
nobody said the parents, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that plays the biggest role.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
do kids see on TV nonstop? Whether it's the news, whether it's a movie, whether it's a video, it's on YouTube. It's nonstop. Like how this, that, I ain't no
Right,
punk.
right.
I'm not giving in. You're not gonna beat me. Everything is just so hyperbolic. It's next level shit. Like it's intense. I feel like that plays a role in these kids' heads. Like it molds their like maturing minds and does, I don't know, just it puts them in situations where they feel like they can't not do the thing that they're expected to do. They don't want to walk away.
Well,
they got to stay there and engage.
Tell me what you think about this, because you brought up parents and I agree. But are we at a point right now, like this weird crossover point where for a long time parents could actually relate to what their kids were going through, and they had some poignant advice. Hey, listen, kids, like this, I was there, blah, blah, blah. Now there's a generation of parents that have no fucking idea what the new landscape that these kids are like. It's a whole fucking new landscape. Like,
I don't know, I feel like it's always been there, though.
Yeah,
dude.
I don't think every
it's been
generation
there,
has
bro.
parents that are like completely lost on how to have kids. Because whatever. You got to think too, the people that you went to parties with that were the guys having the fights and fucking being the problem, they had kids too. And now they are being raised by those people watching what they do. And
I feel like there's a,
so it's a generational thing sometimes where it's
I'm
like,
wondering
But I
if
do feel like
gun
there's a
violence-
disconnect. I do feel like there's a technological disconnect where the apprehension of a parent, let's say, to chime in maybe they're even distracted. Like,
I mean, some of
you know,
these
the
kids
parents
don't
are not
even
even
have
talking
parents
to their
in the
kids
house
anymore.
though.
You
That's
know?
the
that,
issue,
bro.
dude. Like, we're
True
talking
that.
about like, oh, maybe the parents should communicate more with the kids. I think the issue is that some of these kids don't even have fucking parents.
'Cause right
they
now-
don't have a dad in the household, or their mom's an alcoholic, or that type of shit. So I think it's a responsibility for me. I feel a responsibility to tell my son, hey, if you see a bully or if you see a guy being a fucking dick, just know that his issues are not with you. His issues is he doesn't even have a dad that loves him.
Yeah.
So fuck that kid, dude. Like, don't take that as like, oh man, this guy's being a bully. Take it as like, oh, this guy doesn't even have a dad that loves him. So,
And it's
so
not
walk
just
away from the
alcoholism,
situation.
You
You
know,
know, like,
let's make it more, I guess, not relatable, but let's zero it in even more. You said alcoholism or dad's not there. Times are tight economically.
yeah.
Both parents are gonna have to work. If both parents are out working like ridiculous hours, multiple jobs, just to make ends meet and just to make sure that the roof over your head is, sufficient for your family, that means these kids are going to be left alone a lot of the time. They're going to be left either home alone if they don't have extracurriculars. And a lot of these kids haven't been raised with that structure, that family structure that we were
love.
talking, the love, bro.
No love,
so they're
dude.
going to go search, seek, and find that void in their life somewhere else. And a lot of times it's through the streets, bro.
It
A lot
is.
of times it's through like, gangs, cartels. This is like, ay, no te quieren. Cállate con nosotros. We'll take care of
Right,
you.
it was that
What do you need?
La familia
Yeah, we'll
dynamic.
fill that void for you. Emotionally,
Yeah.
financially, physically. We're here for you. What do you want, dog? We got you.
But
And-
even through media, you're not getting that message. At least back in the day when we were growing up, if the parents were working and you were left at home with the tube, right? Like you're watching TV and stuff. You had all these shows that were kind of like tailored to maybe teach a kid a lesson or two about struggles
Wholesome
and
family
wholesome
examples
family
on
and
the-
stuff like.
on the
And say what
TV.
you want about like the hokey dynamic of the nuclear family and these shows and stuff like that. But at least the kids were like, all right, well, okay.
You're
at
saying
least
Love Island ain't the shit, bro?
no,
What the
I'm
fuck?
saying it's not. I'm saying that the YouTube circuit and all of these quick dopamine hits that not teaching kids anything other than win.
Right.
It's win at all costs. Always want to win, and then there's this weird like empathy thing that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Like in any
man.
of this, like they're not
Yeah.
teaching that at all.
And so that's the
Guilty.
thing that like if they're listening to music or watching rap videos or whatever, and the message is women suck and we need to fuck as many girls and shoot as many people, and if someone
What
steps in
videos
you
are
gotta
you
fucking-
watching?
Bro, a lot of these songs, it's not like
Those underground rap.
Like, yeah, it's not like a
Really
message
Chocolate
like,
Bandit.
oh, find a
Sent them
good
couple
woman.
unreleased tracks.
I've never heard a rap song where like I'm trying to find a good woman.
Oh.
That's when has that rap song came out?
Well, here it goes.
That doesn't happen. That's all I'm saying, And so disrespectful towards women. And then if someone steps you got to shoot them or some stupid shit like that. And if you don't got a parent that's correcting that and saying like you're not leading by example, and the kid actually just listens to that or watches shit like that, they think that that's real, but that shit is not real. None of those rappers are actually like that, dude. I mean, maybe they are like that towards women, but they're not shooting.
Performers.
They're not murdering fucking people as many people as they're rapping about.
Tupac,
And so
Dear
you
Mama,
gotta,
there's one.
we gotta like as
That's right. Yeah.
as a youth culture, I think they're being more savvy and they're able to see through the bullshit. But I think that's still one that they haven't been able to see
Well,
past,
dude,
dude. It's
there's
like
no, like,
seeing
boring.
that the rap shit is fake, bro. That shit's hella corny. That
Yeah.
shit is so corny. It's
I won't-
not real.
I won't blame it just on rap either. Like we said, I feel it's all of this. It's a cornucopia. It's a casserole of things that are leading to where we currently are, bro.
You remember Maury and shit? Even daytime TV
Jerry
had like
Springer?
the sergeant. The sergeant come out and yell at the kid that was fucking a bully. Scared straight.
Like, look around and find out type shit. You know what? If you keep this up, you're going to drill camp with me, sir.
I remember I watched Menace to Society or Boys in the Hood when I was younger.
Yeah,
both of those movies, as soon as it ended, I'm like, I think I want to go beat someone up or get involved in gangs or some shit. I'm just like, because I'm a young ass little kid, dude, and I watched that shit and I was hyped, bro. I wanted to fucking fuck somebody up.
I watched those movies at a very young age. I had the complete opposite. I was like,
I don't want that.
I was like, all right.
Maybe that should have been the right message.
I was like, I'm not gonna be a victim of these streets, bro. I mean, I lived in Bonito, but
I don't know what's wrong with me, bro.
That's kind of. I don't want to be caught in that situation.
Hey, we're never. I don't want to go to your Halloween parties.
Man, no, I'm not like
I see a Leatherface and I think I want to do that.
No, but I was scared. Look at my dad taught me a lot of shit. Like my dad taught me a lot of shit growing up. But the one thing that sticks out in my head the most, and I'm very grateful for, and I try to like, my kids aren't there yet, but I need to start like implementing this life lesson to them is like, and in Spanish it sounds smoother, but I'll do it in English for the British. Kids are like trees, you know, and if you don't put a guiding post and tie that tree trunk to that, the tree's gonna just grow sideways, bro. There's gonna be no direction in which the tree grows. The branches are gonna go this way, that way, boom, boom, boom.
I didn't know that was where the metaphor was going, but I agree.
But it hit, huh?
I thought you were gonna say if you don't put shit in the ground,
But if you don't tie your kid to a
it
tree,
made perfect sense to me, dude. Because he would always like, and respectfully to my cousins if they're listening, he's like, "Tus primos no tienen ese ejemplo." Your cousins don't have that example. Like they don't have somebody keeping them on the straight path, you know? And that always stuck with me because the reference was reality based. And I'm like, well, that's true. So my dad was a hard ass on me always, you know, like to the point where I was like, este güey que verga, pues que te hice? You know, like always coming up, do this. But it's like, you look back and I'm like, well, that fucking made sense, bro. Because I wasn't a troublemaker. I wasn't a piece of shit. You know, like I went to school, I did my thing, I did this, I did that, and that was it. Like I wasn't always getting in trouble. So to me, I attribute that to my parents being involved because both of my parents worked. We lived in fucking Bonita, bro. It's that was like, oh, you wanted to live there, but we lived there because my parents were always working. So we were never like with our parents until like 7 p.m., 6 p.m. and shit.
Hey, Bonita was kind of nice.
It was. No, that's what I'm saying. But they put forth that effort to make sure that we had that for us in our life.
Yeah.
And it was our responsibility to go to school, do the right thing. And the sense of what's it called? Expectation was put on my sister and myself to come home and do the right thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it could have been very easily. We could have just strayed and done our thing. But I feel like that upbringing, that structure, the way our parents taught us, it worked for me.
Yeah.
You know?
And sometimes there's just a bad kid. I think I was just a bad kid, dude.
You think so?
I feel so guilty because my dad was like, he was a teacher, he gave me good guidance, and my mom was spiritual, trying to, you know, guide me in a certain way. And I was still a piece of shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I love
horrible.
you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm better now.
I feel like there's
I'm still not going to your fucking house parties, bro.
To my party, bro.
we're not invited. So
Dude.
I think that there's just like this natural, like anti-authoritative or authoritative thing that every kid has ever. And it's about when you hit that mark, right? When you hit that, like, I don't want to listen to anybody. You're not the boss of me. And you're trying to figure out your own person, your own autonomy. If you don't at that moment have like a good set of at least somewhat of a moral foundation, you know, you can be a punk kid but still have good intentions. You know, you don't really go to the extent where, you know, you're fucking shooting kids up in fucking school. You
Insane.
know? But I do think that right now there's a lot of mental health shit. I really do think that that's a big part. And I don't think these things are helping.
Nah.
But I think they're fueling it. But at the same time, we're also finding out what it's like to grow up with these things and how to tailor. Like my feed, like I'm susceptible to all this crap too about being sucked into social media and stuff like that. Yeah. But at least if you have, you know, your 2 cents about you can kind of tailor your own algorithm for you, right? Like I get hit with a lot of stuff that I've curated over like what I search for, what I'm looking for, what I'm paying attention to, what I'm engaging with. And I think kids have that too. It just, right now, the way that the social media platforms are structured is that like it's just like they want to hit you with so much dopamine so that you stick around and that you never leave the app. And a lot of that stuff is leads, and it's biological.
But you know what the biggest difference is, bro?
Yeah.
You're 40. Like you're at that age.
Not yet.
You know, respectfully, because you're in your mid-30s. You know, like you're at that age. Our kids are not, dude. They're fucking. They're not even teenagers. They're adolescents. Your kids are. Your 16-year-old. He is like bombarding them with that kind of shit coming in on social media is not healthy, dog. Dude. Sometimes I don't think it's healthy for me. You know, I'm looking at shit. I'm like, oh damn, I'm gonna go fight somebody. Nah, that's splurge. I didn't mean that.
I want to join a gang.
It's like no, but it's true. Like I feel like if I was a young man, sub 18, 15-year-old dude. High school, 10th grade.
Yeah, dude.
And I have access to this phone.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the same shit that I'm watching now. Like, I can process this shit and be like, okay, that's a joke. Obviously, it's not fucking real. Obviously, it's this, it's funny, it's this, it's comedic in base. But if I'm a 15-year-old kid, I'm looking at it, it's like, God damn, I need to get that gun. I want that gun. Oh, I want that girl. I need that stack of money. I need those things to make me feel like I can be that guy, the main character.
Yeah.
You know, because it's just you're not developed.
Yeah.
You're
One
immature.
time I found a knife in my son's backpack.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, what
How'd you
the
handle that?
fuck is this?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was holding it for my friend. And
Neta.
yeah, I was like, bro, you better never carry this shit with you, dude. And which is like, it's like,
man.
you know how to fight, dog. The fuck you need a fucking knife for it? But I think a lot of kids have knives.
I'm gonna be honest.
A lot of kids have knives on them, dude.
I think what's happening too is the anxiety rate.
Well, yeah, we're gonna get jumped.
And you're gonna get exactly, dude.
Oh, I
So-
need this knife to be able to like
Bro,
fight off 20 people.
you can equip.
Fool, I have an axe in my backpack, dude. Just in
does.
case
He
I
does.
just in case I get jumped, dude. He's like, hey, que se animes. Come Paul Bunyan on your
That's
ass, bro.
crazy though, man.
Oh, now I'm crazy.
God,
You fucking,
yeah.
that's Splurge thinks I'm crazy.
I can't trust you, bro.
You're definitely not coming to my party.
Your fucking backpack.
Just in case, fool. You never know.
But what about that old Mexican saying, dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres, which
Yeah,
is
bro.
tell
Yeah.
me who you're hanging out with, and that's who you are. And my mom used to say that to me and be like, no, Mom, I'm different. You know, sometimes I hang out around with bad kids, but I'm the good one. I don't act like them. And then looking back, I was like, oh no, I was acting just like
them.
Well,
them
what's
I was
crazy
hanging
is
out
that's
with.
not even limited to kids. That happens to you right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
you know what I
You
mean?
guys are my bad example. All right.
I don't think we're bad examples, bro.
No, you're a good example.
Look at
You guys are
business
good
owner,
examples.
father, happily married. Business owner, father, happily married. Business owner, father, happily married. Business owner, father, happily married.
Yeah.
It's not by coincidence that we all have the same fucking likes, dislikes, and trajectory. Like, I didn't seek you guys out. I feel it just kind of like the aura, homie. Like our aura, the aura that we put out.
Transcended,
It just
bro.
transcended into something larger. And here we are, dude.
The lexicon of the way we transcended.
And now we're 6'7",
That
you
is
know?
something-
Yes.
We're gonna 6'7" so hard.
But you know what I mean,
But it's
bro?
still an
It's like-
effort, dude.
Yeah.
You know, no,
you
not,
gotta
not
be
for us.
conscious.
But you have to be conscious about that's where you want to go, right?
yeah.
Like if you're a fucking kid and you're a byproduct of like, let's say a bad neighborhood where let's say it's a lot more fathers are not there than are, and you have to relate to people. Your group is going to be naturally just peppered with guys, other kids that have the same situation as you.
Checkered past.
A checkered past or like a checkered future, you know?
It's a vicious cycle.
But those kids still have, and this might be kind of another little, maybe it's a little nod to this instead. Now they have access to a positive feedback loop where when you were a kid and you didn't have this thing, you didn't have the internet, you're stuck. You're stuck. Whatever your neighbor, whoever's in your neighborhood, whoever's in your school, you're stuck. Now, on the flip side of how bad this thing might be for your brain, if you use it strategically, which I think these kids are going to have to do from here on out forever, is okay. Well, you know what? Now I can hang out with whoever I want digitally now, and it's on me to make those decisions about who those people are.
Yeah, but people
Or
want to hang
AI
out with people
or
in real
avatars.
life, though, too, you know?
You know what's funny? You guys were bringing up that about product of your environment and the neighborhood is bad. I watched this reel, and it was I think they were in LA, and it was a group of black dudes, black kids, probably like maybe 18 and under. And one guy was talking to a young lady who was interviewing him, like, oh, what do you do, blah, blah, blah. And this group, it looked like a gang, started coming up to him, pressing the kid, talking to the girl. And they're like, hey, man, we saw you on social media. Where you from? What set you claim? He's like, no, I don't gangbang, dude. Like, I don't gangbang. Like, that's not my life. I don't, no. And these kids were, at that point, they were just bullying him. They got the mob mentality. They were just, like poking at the kid, fucking with the kid, got in his face. Where are you from? We know you're in a gang. He's like, no, I'm not in a gang. I don't gangbang. I go to school up the street. I just came from the library. Literally was getting books for this, that, and the other. And a kid just comes up and slaps him in the face,
dude.
bro.
I hate those
like for no reason, like talking shit. And all the kids start laughing. Yeah, little bitch type shit, right? And the girl that was interviewing him or just asking him questions, like, you just got slapped, dude. Like, you okay? He's like, no, I'm fine. And it looked like he wanted to cry, but he gathered himself. He's like, no, I'm fine. He's like, I'm gonna get out of here. Like, this isn't my future. Like, I'm gonna get out of here. And I saw that. I was like, oh shit, dude. Like, and then I'm like, this is probably staged, bro. This was probably AI.
Honestly, even if it was
and
staged,
they got me.
Even if it was staged, that's a fucking great message. I follow this dude on Instagram. I don't know if you know who this guy is, but his name is Tom DeBlas. He's like this jujitsu guy, Tom DeBlas. And he is like this big, crazy advocate for anti-bullying. So on his page is just full of like these fucked up videos of kids getting bullied.
Oh yeah,
and then he reaches out to those kids or their families.
Offers
like, hey,
lessons.
And he goes like, "Hey, you come over here. You train with me. We're gonna get you all trained up, and we're gonna help you."
Yeah, he's cool.
Dude.
He's cool, man.
Dude, I love this
Big
guy's page, dude.
Friend of the show.
And what he has like made it his life's mission to just as good as he can, right? Like to get these kids that are fucking psychologically scarred, knowing that they just got an ass whooping or they're being bullied, and it's on the internet, dude. It's like for everybody to see. It's no longer like, hey man, you know, you were embarrassed enough if you got your ass kicked in the backyard when there was only just a couple of guys there.
Yeah.
You know, the worst of it was going to school and fuck, they're gonna talk about how I got. Dude, you're on the internet with that fucking ass beating, and this dude is reaching out and going like, hey, fuck these kids. Come over here. You don't have to deal with this.
That's
stuff.
cool.
You don't want to see my page right now. It's all about fucking being an uncle and
all
bullying
about
my
being
nephews.
people, yeah,
You see
yeah.
your page. You post all that shit. You don't want to look at my page. I feel it's a rite of passage, bro. It's a rite of fucking passage. I'm pulling my nephews because I said I want them to be stronger individuals, man.
Let's go beat them up for not being like us.
No.
Dude, when I was in high school, I tried to get better friend groups, dude. And so I went to San Diego School of Creative and Performing Arts.
Nerd.
And-
SCPA.
Exactly.
To learn
and
how to
I
dance.
and I was even in the good classes and stuff. And none of the nerds wanted to be my friend, dude. I
It's
tried to
because
be
you
friend
walked in
of the
looking
fucking
like the
nerds,
fool
bro.
from Stand and Deliver, dog.
They discriminated against me, dude.
Who's this fucking
I was telling them, I'm a
butterfly
nerd,
knife?
bro. I'm a nerd. I got like good grades and
Yeah.
shit. I know about movies. I was doing good in school.
Pokemon card collector.
And then I'd be like, hey, what's up, nerd? Like, let's be friends and shit.
Well,
And
that's
they'd be
probably
like, no.
there you go. That's
fuck
probably your
you,
problem.
dude.
Hey, nerd,
What's up,
bro.
nerd? You want to hang out? No.
Yeah, they gave me the cold shoulder, so I had to hang out with the bad kids.
dude. Look, I'm trying to think. When I grew up, man, I don't know what. I'm trying to think if it was my parents, a blend of my parents and my friends. It's not like I can't pinpoint it. But when I was growing up, dude, as a kid, I remember vividly thinking that I wanted to be intelligent. I wanted to be smart. I wanted to go down that. So I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I really did think it was cool to just be intelligent. Like that was super nerd.
Yeah.
Super
This is not
nerd.
the group to share that with.
No, 100%.
So you never got there.
Sorry, my finger slipped.
Yeah, I bet. I wonder what that feels like over there. You wanted to be smart. And so I grew up with that kind of like in a small town valley, a small valley town like Calexico, where everyone, it was more like nobody thought was thinking like that. There was only like a few folks that were actually really wanting to get like a higher education or be smart. But I remember, you're probably similar. I loved the idea of being able to grasp concepts and be smart, but I also like to push back against the teachers and be a smart ass and do all that stuff.
Fuck authority.
Yeah, stuff like that, right? So like the things that I respected were like these punk rockers that were smart, right? Where I was just like, oh, dude, that's the guy I want to, that's my role model. All the other knuckleheads that were like about it, but they were like, in my opinion, at least just dumb, not really fucking giving a fuck about what I thought was important at that time.
Right.
But the fucking hardcore guys that actually had a
They
like
knew their shit.
yeah, like they knew their shit. I was like, fuck, that's what I like.
That's
Calexico's
cool,
weird
man.
in that sense. I know a lot of people from Calexico that have migrated from there to San Diego that are successful. There's a lot to be said about that small town atmosphere and mentality where it's like you don't want to be there. It's okay, you don't want to be here, so what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I'm gonna have to apply myself at school and find an outlet by way of going to San Diego State, USD, UCSD. Like one of my best friends, Julio Palacios, is from down there. He's from Mexicali and he's also from Calesia. And he came over here, bro, worked in the banks with me, went to school. Now he does his thing. He's a homeowner. He lives in Temecula. So there's a lot to be said about that pressure, that forced down to rise above mentality. It's like, I'm not going to be content in the place that I'm in. So I'm going to do everything in my power to release myself from this shit, dude.
Yeah.
But it comes from inside.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I learned from like hip hop. There was this group in San Diego called Masters of the Universe. And they were all about like knowledge of self and learning, and that you be able to defend yourself with knowledge, you know? And so for me, being talked down to a lot, and teachers' assistants and people telling me like, you ain't never gonna be shit, that type of energy. And then just basically, I just felt like a lot of people in society were looking at me that way. Like, oh, this is a dumb Mexican. And so I started getting in my head like, dude, I'm tired of this shit. So once I was like 11th or 12th grade, I started trying to read as much books and trying to have like a basic understanding of the way the world works. I started with Howard Zinn books, and he's like a historian. And then I started reading Noam Chomsky, and then a lot of spiritual books. And then I started getting into like learning more about economics through Thomas Sowell. He did a book called Basic Economics. And just trying to read as many books as I can, you know, because whenever someone's talking to me like I'm a fucking idiot and I don't know my shit, I want to be able to like at least have a basic grasp of
that's jujitsu mentality.
About. Yeah, you think
for
so?
Life. Yeah, for life. You know, like it's just you don't like being put in a position of weakness, so you're gonna do everything you can to empower yourself to not be in those positions of weakness anymore.
Yeah, I'm proud of that. I mean, I'm still still don't know shit,
Hey,
but at least I read some.
Raise your
books,
hand if you're fucking making a movie, dog.
Yeah,
all right?
I was able to make that, and I'm trying to make the next one. We're gonna make
like
that
I said,
happen,
bro. We're all here for a reason.
Those are like your outlets. Some people's creative outlet. And when you say outlet, very specifically, I mean outlet. That means whatever's being pent up, whatever kind of anxiety, aggression, or whatever the hell, you find these creative outlets. And sometimes it's painting, sometimes it's sculpture, sometimes it's music, sometimes it's
talking
this.
shit.
Yeah, talking shit.
Yeah.
And you go, all right, well, all of these things are, I don't know, they're set in place by the universe to circumvent that knuckle dragon reaction to fucking go out there and cause violence, right? Because that's just in your DNA, right? That's just what it is. Our species kind of resorts to physical altercations and basically shutting down somebody with pure brute and violence. But you know, when you arm yourself with knowledge, Serge.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's your first line of defense, and there's really something satisfying about being able to kind of like get out of a sticky situation with your words.
Yeah. Look at rebellion is intelligence, dog.
Yeah.
Rebellion is intelligence. Because if you're not intelligent, you won't rebel. You're gonna go the way the water is taking you. You're not gonna question shit. You're not gonna do anything to go against the grain. You're just like, okay, this is what it is. You're gonna end up in a gang. You're gonna end up doing drugs.
Rage against the machine.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, as cliche as it sounds, like most of the people who I know who stand up and have fought back are very intelligent. You know, they're very well spoken. They're very educated because it does take. You got to stand on something in order to fight back against anything, dog. So it's like shit. This motherfucker knows his things.
Or you could just be shit talker like you.
Yeah,
that's a really good way to defend yourself.
I've gotten.
So a good way to get yourself into
I've gotten myself into a lot of shit by talking shit. But
get yourself out of it,
and I've gotten out of a lot more. You know, like I've always been like a smooth talker in that sense, where I've been in weird, like grimy situations, and it's like, all right, well, one of two things is going to happen here. It's going to get physical, or I can talk my way out of it by being funny, talking shit, deflected, and more often than not, that's what helps me. Like I never go out to look for fights. That's not me. Like that's not me. What I do is like if we're all hanging out talking shit. And somebody comes into the group, all right, I'll test you a little bit, like bust your balls. Yeah. And then they'll be like, hey, fuck you, don't talk to me like that. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, cool.
Well, there's an importance to that too. Mm-hmm. Like, so let's go on the opposite end of that spectrum where if you're running or you grow up in the intellectual circuit and you're never exposed to that sort of environment of a little bit of violence or a little bit of potential violence or like, you know what I mean? That is also like, I feel like a recipe for disaster when it comes to like balancing a life where you go like, dude, I just grew up in this echo chamber of ideas.
A lot of intellectuals are like that.
A lot of intellectuals are anyway. And I think that actually has a similar, like the same effect, but just on the opposite end, where if you don't know how to conduct yourself in those moments where you got a real threat in front of you.
Yeah.
And let's say that you've tried to word your way out of it, it's not going to happen. There's a little other instinctual part of you that needs to know how to be able to handle that too. And so on the complete violent gang edge, it's kind of bad. And on the complete other edge where you've just devoted yourself to only the pursuit of intellectual or whatever, trying to be as spiritual and intelligent as you can get.
Yeah.
You also kind of need
You still got to know how to hang out with the fucking street kids.
You hear about the Stoics all the time, right? Like these great thinkers, but people don't realize that like back in the day, all these great thinkers, dude, they were like, they've boxed, they were wrestling, they always knew that you had to keep yourself in tip-top shape because, at the end of the day, when you're done talking about whatever it is that you're trying to talk about and a fist comes your way or you need to protect your family, you better know how to step up in that environment.
Yeah, that's true, bro.
You better have that internal DEFCON mentality.
Oh, yeah.
When you're walking around messing with somebody or getting messed with, it's like, okay, how do they do it in the U.S.? Is DEFCON 1 the worst?
DEFCON 5, I think.
That's
1
the
to
worst.
5. Yeah.
So, I mean, I know motherfuckers who are walking around in DEFCON 4 always.
Yeah.
They're just waiting for some shit to pop off so they can take it to the next level and then rage.
Yeah.
And I like to fucking walk around. Wifey will say otherwise, but I like to walk around in DEFCON 2. I ain't looking for shit, but I ain't gonna take no shit either. I'm always just waiting, just in case some shit happens. But I think that's healthy. You have to know internally, like, all right, I'm being fucked with. How am I gonna handle it?
Yeah.
We're just fucking around.
Exactly.
I don't have to handle it. You have to be, and that's. I feel like as a parent, especially to boys, you gotta fucking teach them that. I only say that because I don't have girls, but I'm sure for girls, it's that and probably even more important, bro.
That's what you were saying last week too. The other side of the coin is like that fuck around and find out type of thing. It's like a lot of people have, like they don't like intellectuals and they shit on nerds because I think sometimes intellectuals and nerds come from a selfish place. They're like, oh, look at these dumbass people, or look at these hood kids,
it's a pretentiousness.
And they're just like, fuck these guys, and they have a pretentious quality about them. And I think that's what like. If you walk into a room and you're a nerd and there's a bunch of street fools there and you have an aura of pretentiousness about you, now you look like prey, dude. And now people want to fuck with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because of that quality about you. You look like you think you're hot shit. Dog,
well, because there's a tribal element to everything that we do too.
Big ups tribal.
Hey, friends of the show.
Shut up.
But I think that, there's again, this is like way deeply embedded into our DNA where we choose groups and we choose teams and we choose tribes. And it sounds so anti-woke, but there is deep down a sense of like, hey, you don't look like us, you don't talk like us, you don't think like us. You're over there and we're over here.
Yeah.
And then there's an opportunity to start to build bridges and see how we can handle this. But sometimes people don't want to build bridges. Sometimes you're not going to get them out of that mentality. It's so deeply embedded into your DNA. And then when you're being confronted by that energy, what do you do in that situation? Because if you bow down, cower, or even show weakness, you're going to get eaten up alive.
Yeah.
Right. And so I feel like
everybody. But if you're nice to people, but if you're like a meek person and you walk into a room and you're just genuinely nice to everyone, no one's gonna fuck with you, dude.
Yeah,
and it goes the other way around, dude. If you like have more like a streetwise type of energy about you, and everyone's kind of scared about you when you walk in the room, and most of my friends are like that, dude. Like they walk into a room, maybe they might look a little scary, and then they start talking to everyone because they're just cool, because you have to be cool with everybody.
I think your community does it like the best, like the nerd squad in the UFC and stuff like that. I think that everybody loves this idea that you are a walking weapon, but you can control yourself. You have control of your emotions. You're intellectual. You care about things that are bigger than just, your rudimentary, run-of-mill stuff. You want to go into a little bit more of a higher learning environment, yet you can still fucking wrist lock someone, motherfucker.
I like that component.
There's always been something like that, like a smooth-talking Muhammad Ali kind of guy.
Yeah, you got to be nice to everybody.
Like bottom line, bro. We got to take care of ourselves because our kids need us. You know, like my biggest fear is leaving this earth before my children are able to handle their shit. You know, so we got to take care of each other. That's why importance of 75 hard coming up in December.
What does that mean? 75 hard.
Oh, you'll see.
Tell me. I don't know if I can do
You're
it.
gonna see and hear all about it.
You can do it. You can do it.
What is it?
And so 75 hard is going to be our second run at 75 hard this year, bro. We did 75 hard twice in 1 year.
That's 150 hard.
That's kind of because it's halfway through. So ours is going to start December 1st, and it's going to end February 13th, the day before San Valentín, el Día de los Románticos. What is it? It's a true test of one's inner will. You give up certain things for 75 days.
Masturbation.
If you want.
I'm out.
If you want. If that's something, look at
That's not on the list.
it could be.
But you could.
Because the main components are as follows, Splurge. Drink a gallon of water every day. Read 10 pages of a book every night.
Okay.
Don't listen to it.
Or
If you're going to listen to it, you got to read along.
You got to read along.
All right.
You gotta
All right.
read your eyes
Listening to it.
okay? Gallon of water, 10 pages, workout twice. 45 minutes minimum inside. 45.
What?
I'm letting you know. 45 minutes minimum outside. Okay? Mind, spirit, and body, compa.
Okay.
Give something up. Bare minimum, you have to give up alcohol. You can't drink
Okay.
alcohol for 75 days.
You've done this.
We did it earlier in the year. Yeah. So we're going to do it again. And in addition, I'm going to add some things for me that I feel I need to do. So I'm removing junk food. I'm removing, it's going to be hard.
Club.
Sugar.
Gambling? Oh.
Sugar.
Gambling.
Now I got to I don't know. I can get rid of gambling, dude. The gambling is, I'm off it for months.
Yeah.
And then as soon as like something piques my interest, I'm on it. I'll fucking gamble on that shit. Then I can't stop, dog. Then I'm fucking gambling every night. But
Shout out
sugar.
big old FanDuel.
Get rid of sugar?
I'm gonna try.
That's insane.
I'm
I
gonna
think
do-
that's unhealthy.
No,
Why?
it's not unhealthy.
Because
No
Processed
processed
sugar,
sugar.
or like
Oh,
you just have
processed
fruits.
sugar.
I can have
You
fruit.
can have fruit.
Yeah.
I can have fruit. I can have vegetables. I can have meats. I can have.
And by the way,
chickens.
you don't have to get rid of sugar. That's what he's saying. that He's
No,
going
no.
to
this is
Yeah,
something
no,
I
I'm
want to
saying,
implement
yeah.
to myself. What else do we got? You have to take a photo every day. Whatever. That's pretty much the main key.
But you know why they have the photo thing,
Yes.
right? It's not about the photo. It's about during this fucking course. It's just about staying disciplined. This whole thing is not about your
Who came up with this? Jordan Peterson?
No, it's this guy. It's called Real as Fuck. Real AF Podcast. What's this dude's name?
Jocko.
Can you look that up
Real
real
as
quick?
Fuck Podcast.
Real AF.
there's an
Podcast.
app. There's an app. So
And the thing is about discipline, bro.
75 hard, brother. There it is. 75 hard. 75 hard complete. Thank you. I did that already. So now we got to do it again. And you have a little calendar, and it gives you.
Andy
look at-
Frisella?
Yeah. Yeah, there you
That's how
go.
I look.
There you go. There you go. And so the picture is not about, you don't have to
Watch
post
out.
it or anything.
Day one.
Right.
That was day one.
Oh,
in
you post a
February.
picture of yourself every day on the app.
Yeah, for me.
Well, you don't have to.
Yeah.
But you do have to take the look. You don't have to do any of this.
No, I know.
You can literally cheat your way through it and just be like, hell yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
We'll probably see it.
Yeah, it's
but
for
also,
Dude,
it's not.
disgusting day
Which is
one,
why I
bro.
opted out last
Put that away.
Disgusting
Put
day
that away.
one, bro. Look at that
Whoa.
shit. Day
Whoa.
one. That was me, bro. Day one on February 10th. Yeah. So I would take those photos. And I look back, I was
How'd
like,
you look on the last one? Let's see.
I stopped taking the photos. I didn't like it. I didn't like that component. And then my coach at the time was like, you just do it, dog. Don't share it with anybody. And I didn't, but I'm just like,
You have to.
yeah.
You
So
have
this
to
time
take it.
around, I didn't. I'm not going to audiobook. I'm going to literally read. And we're starting a group. I feel like a group chat or something for it because I got a lot of homies that are hitting me up. I was like, hey, I'm fucking down.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
fucking in, dude. I said, all right, if you're in, then we'll start
For
like
75 hard?
Yeah. So we're gonna
Is the
start
Discord coming back?
it'll be a component of the Discord for sure. But I like literally like at least 10
I'm
dudes
gonna
have
try.
hit me up.
I'm gonna try.
Don't
There is
try.
no try. There's
Don't
do
try.
or there's don't.
You fucking
bro.
do
We
it.
could do our own modified 75.
No, don't listen to that quitter.
75.
Don't listen to that
Oh,
quitter.
AJ didn't do it last time.
No,
He
I
didn't
opted
do
out.
it.
This fool's been sober for the last 3 months, not counting the
Hey.
drinks he has at least once a week, dude.
I stood my ground. I fucking I didn't submit to peer pressure, you know? So I feel like I did my own 75 hard. You guys tried to
told
pressure
you.
me into
I
that
told
lifestyle.
you, dude.
I
That's
avoided it for
cool.
75 fucking days, dude.
Rebelling.
I had to hear about it and I still said, no, I'm good.
You
I
raged
actually,
against the
I
machine.
actually respect the fact that you didn't jump on it. You didn't
I
want
wouldn't lie to you guys. I respect you more than that. I wouldn't say yes, I'm in, knowing
Yeah.
that like 30 days in,
Right,
I would not make
right.
it.
Bro, let's just you do the math. You're the math guy.
Go ahead.
Super Bowl weekend is when? What
February
Sunday is
9th,
that?
10th.
9th?
Yeah.
I need to be done with it by then.
What about New Year's?
No.
What
I
about
might
Christmas?
start it. I might start it before you.
We're starting at the same time.
No, bro.
Yeah. Do the 75 hard or say the 70 hard. 72
No,
hard.
you can't modify.
no.
We don't modify here.
Look up the Super Bowl. When does the Super Bowl start?
But why?
We're gonna figure it
I
out.
think
We're
I
gonna
can
work
get
it
this
out.
one
We're gonna work
because
it out.
I'm gonna have double the fucking. I have Thanksgiving
Yeah.
and Christmas
Sunday,
and
February
New
9th,
Year's.
3:30 p.m.
What's up?
Sunday, February 9th.
February 9th. 4 days
3:30
prior,
p.m.
dude.
I think I have to be done by then. Though.
You don't
Start
have to,
early.
bro. Hey,
Start early.
Those are life's big tests.
Don't let this man tell you how to
Those
be
are
your
life's
75
big
hard.
tests.
We'll still fucking coincide for most of it.
February 9th for the Super Bowl, we'll be there in unison, in solace, bro. Watching the game without anything.
With no alcohol.
Yeah, no alcohol.
No sugar.
No, I will. I'll be done by then.
No gambling. Yeah.
Just gonna be wasted.
So if you want to be done by February 9th, that's literally 4 days before. So you have to do it November 26th, which
70
is
hard is
Thanksgiving,
pretty
dude.
good, dude. 70
I
hard.
might-
Are you giving up
Hey.
Thanksgiving or the Super Bowl?
Hey, would you be pissed if I just start a few days before the fucking thing?
I thought it'd be awesome if we all start together. I'm not pissed.
Are you gonna drink at Thanksgiving, Steve?
No. Well, if it's, I'll probably have one last good hurrah. It's like
Oh,
when
then
people,
why don't you start then?
I feel like if people, you want me to do it?
You guys
Thanksgiving?
start early.
What's the day after
Miss
Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving. Black Friday?
Racism is not tolerable. You need to chill out with that shit. Oh,
It is
fuck,
Black
bro.
Friday.
I am a
But what day?
survivor of the fucking
here we
mall worker lifestyle, so I can say it.
What
Say
day
whatever you want.
is that?
What day is what?
Black Friday, fucker.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ, where's your brain?
It's the Friday. It's a
Yeah, but
Friday
what-
at
But what day?
28th
Like
or
what
something.
date is
I
it?
don't know. Let me see.
the 25th. Yeah.
Are you sure?
It's always after Thanksgiving.
But the 24th isn't always Thanksgiving.
But it is
Yeah, it
always
is.
the
Oh, no, it's a Thursday.
It's
You're
always
right,
the last
right, right.
Thursday.
Thanksgiving is the 27th.
See?
Black Friday is the
Talking all that
28th.
shit.
All right, let's do it.
So wait,
Right there.
how many days before December is that day?
It's
Time
not even
out,
that
So
many.
including the 28th, or are we starting
Yeah.
on 20? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 3.
3. So that you would be done on February 10th if we stop on the day after Thanksgiving. You would have to start on Thanksgiving in order to be done by February 9th for
Okay.
your little Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Fuck that, dude.
What? It's only a fucking day for that we wouldn't overlap if you started on Black Friday. If you did. If you were man enough.
Damn, you think that works on me, fool?
Steve's not gonna do it.
Shut up.
Straight up.
Are you in? Are you doing this?
Oh, yeah.
I won't be drinking on Thanksgiving, so I'll be there with you guys on that.
Yeah. The workouts are going to be awesome. Because
Hey,
you got
bro.
jujitsu. You
I
go and-
skateboarded
Yeah.
here.
I'm
That's
going to
my
go.
workout.
Part of my shit is I'm going back to jujitsu. And I'm going to be trained by.
Oh, that's cool.
Sergio
Hey,
Hernandez.
I would like
Sergio
that,
Hernandez
too.
to train me, bro. I'm going to go in.
Wait,
so
do you know about this?
No, he doesn't.
No, I just found out about it.
We're letting
It's
him know
great.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to become an apprentice in a tattoo shop as well. I'm going to clean up
okay,
and do whatever.
okay.
Thank you for
Easy,
that opportunity
yeah.
as well.
Shop help.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like I want to add those things into it. I want to be at least do jujitsu, I don't know, 3 times a week.
Look, I think you can add whatever the hell you want to it. I just want to make sure that we all get through it.
Yeah.
And that we have our celebratory, fucking. It doesn't have to be your first drink after the thing, but we make a day to go out and fucking.
Valentine's Day, bro.
Yeah. Just
Honey,
leave the wives at home.
I'm gonna be busy.
We take our wife with us. They're on
Honey, I'm gonna be
they're on the
busy.
journey as well, dude, because you don't know how obnoxious
It was
this
obnoxious.
fucking thing is. Day 32. You know, when you're out there, look at that guy. He knows. Day 32. Oh, fuck. I haven't gone for my run yet. I'll be back. What? Like the kids?
I'm gonna do
we
no
need to
alcohol,
this?
dude. No weed.
Yeah.
I'm a
You do no weed?
no weed.
Hey, bro,
Alright,
be
man.
careful. Don't be
Yeah.
adding all these things and set yourself
No,
up for
I
failure.
got it. I got it.
Yeah.
I can do this. Yeah, I think celibacy is an important one too. I
You're
think
gonna do
I'm-
celibacy? I was
I
thinking
think
about
so.
doing that. And then I was like, dude, I'm fucking
Yeah.
20 years married. I don't really have to try
I
that
don't
hard.
want to try,
That shit just happened.
but why?
I
I
think,
think it's gonna make me spiritually stronger.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's some sense to that.
dude, one year I did the 150-day hard, like celibate style, and I didn't even know it was in a contest. It just fucking happened. You know? I was like, no,
Your wife was like,
Unknowingly
"This is good
set
for
world
you."
It was hard.
Did 150 days. Like,
It was definitely hard.
I'm in though, bro.
Hey.
Not for the celibacy shit. I'm in.
I got my own.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I got my own.
We're in then. Fuck yeah. Papas, you in or what? Shit. Losers around us, hear me?
Hey.
So don't fall victim of that shit. So
I-
if you're
I'm
in,
excited.
we're gonna start December 1st
You
or
might.
Black Friday. Okay? Those are the days we're starting.
I'll let you know when I start. Listen, as long as we all get it done.
Hey,
And we will.
that's what's important.
We'll get it done, bro. We will get
Dude,
it done.
3, 4 days, even 4 days of a gap between when you start and I start or whatever, that's not that much.
If I finished before you, dude, I would be doing drugs and eating sugar, like snorting sugar through my nose and eating fast food just to prove she's like, look, you can't do this, asshole.
Steve dies day before.
No,
Nah, that's
dude,
good.
I will tell you this though, real quick. Everything that I was hearing, like on the any podcast that I listened to about 75 Hard or all of these the blogs or whatever, they said that there was a super crazy long lasting transformation. And I'll be honest, I felt really good. I felt I've mentally fortified, but I think I actually really need to do it again because I don't think it carried over the way that I wanted it to. Like I got back to drinking a little bit too much, all this stuff like that. So I'm really hoping that this second round, because I'm gonna do it every year, right?
Yeah.
But the
Twice a
second
year.
round, hopefully, it will just kind of like get me to that stage where this is not really even a thing. It's just part of my yearly routine, you know?
Yeah, I have a drinking problem, so I'm trying to fix that.
Do you
Let's
really?
go to the Outwood.
Yeah.
You don't have a drinking problem, do you? Tell me. Enlighten me.
That's the fucking problem, dude. Everyone tells me
Yeah?
I don't have a drinking
How-
problem.
See, maybe I have to tell you that you
Yeah.
Yeah.
do. You do.
I drink beers
You're a
every
monster.
single night.
Yeah?
Every single night I have a beer.
Oh, beer?
I don't think that's
That's not a problem.
Why is it a
That's what
problem?
I'm saying.
Why is it a
Everyone
problem?
keeps saying
How
that.
do you
But
feel
let me ask
after
you,
you
want a
drink the
problem?
beer?
No, hold on.
I feel fucking great after I have a fucking
Bro,
beer.
let me-
I
Sounds like a solution.
Look, there is real no problem unless you think that that's a problem. If you were saying that you were having 22 beers, I'd be like, yeah, you probably have a problem. But you 1 beer a night, I just want to know why it's a problem. I'm not saying it's not a problem.
I
I'm
just
saying
feel
why.
like I don't get as good enough sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like on my stomach, I'm always trying to burp in the middle of the fucking night. I gotta like stand up and stretch out to burp all whatever fucking. The
fuck are you, a baby?
What if you switch to morning beer and get the burps out during the day?
I want to be a baby. So,
Splurging pajamas and fucking diapers is rolling around.
but everyone tells me I don't have a problem, bro.
Yeah, switch it from the PM to the
Doesn't matter what
AM.
everybody says. It matters what you say.
Oh, start drinking in the morning.
Yeah,
better.
saying, dog.
Oh,
Switch it up.
Have a
that's
breakfast
good
beer.
idea.
Yeah, you have all day
Burp
to
it out
walk
all
around
day
and
fart it out.
Hey,
Dude, that's a good idea.
I am going to do the fucking the fasting again. Like I didn't do it last time, but when I did fasting and jujitsu 4 times a week was probably the most healthiest I've ever was. You know, all I did was eat meats and chickens and went to the gym and did jujitsu and I drank. I did everything else.
Yeah. It keeps coming up on my algorithm that if you fast while you have cancer and shit like that, that it kills the cancer.
Really?
But who fucking knows? That's just the
Doctors.
Instagram telling me that shit. Doctors say that, right?
Well-
I think like a Nobel Prize winning doctor just
Donald Trump.
said that.
brother,
no,
there's a lot of data to support fasting these days.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Your body goes into what's called autophagy. And that's when your cells are not busy digesting all the bullshit and they go and they basically clean house.
I feel like I just digested that bullshit.
Yeah, well,
the fuck did you give me there? The fatology? The fatology.
autophagy.
Autophagy. Hey, where you from? Autophagy?
Autophagy.
And that gets kicked in by fasting, intermittent fasting or fasting.
Intermittent fasting. And how
good
long
for
do you have to not eat?
From 6 p.m. to 12 p.m. So I don't eat after 6
Oh,
p.m.
you're already doing that right now?
That's the plan. No,
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
From
6 p.m.
Oh, okay. Yes.
to 12 p.m.
Yes,
I don't
yes.
eat.
Yeah.
6 p.m. to when I wake up is like 3 in the morning. So I'm already good. Cup of coffee. Boom, boom, no creamer, just woo, woo, woo. And then I'll have like a bunch of water. And then usually I finish at the gym. And when I get home, I'll have my protein shake. And that's like the first thing.
I've been doing that fucking every day for I don't know how long, man. For a long
Oh, you don't eat at night? You don't eat like
no,
that?
but I as soon as my last meal,
Yeah.
and I'm not rigid with that. Like if it's 7, sometimes if it's fucking 11 p.m., I just know that I'm gonna go out for a long time. Seven, baby. The best. Those are the best fucking times to fucking fast.
I can't have cereal after
can't let
8
you-
p.m., dude.
Who
No
the
fruity
fucking
pebbles.
cereal,
Because then I
bro?
get
Why do you eat
cancer of
cereal,
my
bro?
butthole in the
You
morning.
never had
dude.
like midnight cereal?
Bro,
I
I'm
can't.
Oh,
I
that sounds like
can't.
12
It
cereal.
fucks my butt and my
That's
belly up, dude. Like I
crazy.
get the chorinkis, bro. So I can't do that. So I mean, for me, it's,
in a
it's
weird
a little
way,
bit of a helpful thing.
That's my drunken fucking go-to food. It's weird.
Did you
It's
have cereal
bad.
last night?
No.
No? Were you drunk yesterday,
gnarly.
John? I felt like I was drunk.
You were.
Was I?
Yeah, not like in a bad way, but like
Cereal's for kids.
But you were like I could tell.
I had 3 beers.
And an old fat. No. Didn't you have a White Russian?
Where were you guys at?
Oh, I did
Where
have
were
a
you guys
White
at?
Russian.
You're welcome.
Yes, that
Where the
probably
fuck
will
were you
fucking.
guys at?
So yes, night
The holding company. Shout out. We went to go see Phoenix TX.
Oh,
Big ups,
that's
Phoenix
right.
Big ups,
TX. Show number 2.
It was fun.
Under the vocal stylings of Don Arturo Barrios
I like
from Audio Karate and the Sweet and Tender Hooligans. He had an opportunity to take the reins and start being the frontman for one of my favorite bands of all time, dog.
Damn.
Phoenix
a fun show.
Fun show. Big ups, Go Betty Go.
I didn't see them.
They apparently
but I
have been
heard.
playing for
there's
25
Phoenix TX.
years, bro. I had no idea that Go Betty Go has been a band for decades. They got down, they did their thing. It was a great warm up to the main event, which was Phoenix TX.
Was there seats there? Or you guys were
No,
standing?
we were standing. Part of the best part of this show, Splurge, since you're asking. It started at 4:30 p.m. and it wrapped up by 8 p.m., dude. Like it was done. At 8 p.m. it was over. We got the chance to get in there. We got there like at 6-ish.
Yeah.
We saw Go Betty Go and we saw Phoenix TX and then we got out of
That
there.
goes against my.
What part?
I can't stand for 4 hours.
Oh, no, we stood for like 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh.
And then, but then we went to the bar for 2 hours and we stood there.
Yeah.
So yeah, 4
Oh,
hours.
nice.
It was about a 4 hours.
There was a little walk between
There
them.
was seating. There was some sitting down. That happened.
And the
How was
old
your guys'
fashioned.
view?
Nope.
My view was a little obscured. I wish I would have brought the picture with me today, but
I have the picture if you need it. I'll send it to you. What did you think from a musician's point of view?
I thought it was good. I thought the bass player was fucking.
That
he
bass
stole the
player
show.
was
We were
the
all
best.
sitting there turning, like, shooting each other glances, like, look at it. Because he started with his bass, like, up
Super
here.
high.
But then he just fucking nailed every note and was singing and moving. We're like,
Yeah.
all right, cool.
Yeah,
Let him
yeah.
have it.
His facial mannerisms were on point. That guy was into
Yeah.
it. He was fucking.
I thought Art did a good job.
Good.
He did a good job singing. Great job. What would you say?
Great. Well, I don't know. What's what you're saying?
I mean, I liked it. I
Okay.
think
there was something
I
interesting.
think there was
that
an element of his original
Styling?
sound
Yeah.
style coming through.
Yeah.
and I liked that.
I like that
when
part.
that mix came
Yeah.
through. I was like,
It seemed
I want a
less
little more of that.
karaoke for me when he did that.
Yeah,
Because
So it's-
otherwise, it just seems like he's singing somebody else's songs.
Yeah.
Which he is.
Yeah,
Which he
and
is.
he's trying to pay like homage, and he's
Yeah.
trying to like honor the original. And I'm sure
Yeah.
there's a certain amount of like pressure from like an audience or whatever to be like, you're not like him.
At least
But, like,
yesterday there was.
But I like his
Did you
voice.
get
I like
that?
audio karate, so I was like, I like his voice.
Did you
It's
get
so
that
good.
feeling yesterday from the crowd?
I did hear a couple murmurs through the back
Okay.
in the beginning, but by
what?
the end, everybody was like, he's great. He's
Yeah.
doing
Yeah,
it. So it's
yeah.
like, it's like that natural reluctance when it's like, you're not my real
Listen,
dad.
dude,
But then
the-
by the end,
the
you start calling your
original-
stepdad dad, you know?
The original singer
Yeah.
is a hard musician to emulate.
Yeah.
He sings hella high.
And what's that dude doing now?
He's not doing it. You know, I think he's retired.
He did give his
retired.
blessing, though.
He did give his blessing
Okay,
to the
cool,
band to
cool.
move forward and do their thing.
Yeah.
But the original singer, Will, he just has like, he hits these notes that are ridiculous and he just stays there. Like there's a song called Threesome that I told Art, the new singer, I was like, bitch, I'm gonna look at you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna look at you when you sing these songs. And he
on,
didn't
man.
do that.
Nailed it.
He didn't do the high parts. I was telling BJ every time the high parts came up, I'm like, he didn't do it.
He took it on a
Nobody
different route,
could
but
do
you know
that.
what?
He went
was
lower.
Still good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It was awesome. It was
And
awesome.
the crowd took it high.
Yeah.
They tried. I mean, I heard some
Yeah.
people out there struggling too. So if
Yeah.
anybody out in that crowd wanted to judge him, I heard you too.
Damn, bro. Fuck you too.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's only one.
Yeah.
It can't be. Sometimes you can't.
Great
and,
band.
and it should be that way.
Great band. That album, part of the Patreon that we want to do, BJ and I were talking about reviewing like an album, like bringing our favorite albums and like that Lechuza, Phoenix TX second release is for me a top 10 album all time in all genres across the board.
Yeah.
For me.
Album.
That's a big
It's a fucking
It's not
sick
on my
album,
top,
dude.
but
it's a
a
sick
good
ass
album.
album.
top 10.
For me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying for me, dog. For me, it's otro pedo. And the other bands in that top 10 album, Chalino Sanchez, you know, there's other records that I like in there, but
Yeah.
mine is very wide variety. So I want to do that, like where we do because we're going to be doing the movie review this week. We're dropping it on Patreon, and then maybe next week do like a fucking album review, things like that. Every week there's going to be a review. Pa que sepas.
I just watched Bugonia.
¿Qué es eso, güey?
It's a movie that just came out. He's the guy that did
Lady.
Poor Things. He did Poor Things. Emma
I've
Stone's in it, and it's about this
Emma
guy
Stone, friend of the show, Padre
Yeah.
fan.
San Diego.
this dude kidnaps the CEO of a pharmaceutical company and thinks in his head that she's an alien.
Big ups, Luigi.
And it's like they're fucking fantastic movie, dude.
New then.
Yeah.
I saw a movie.
Bugonia.
Very underground, I feel it is.
It's out
Was
in
it in
theaters. It's
theaters?
in AMC theater. Yeah,
like
it's
that.
Yeah,
Is it
we'll
new?
watch it in
So
the
it's
fucking
new?
theater. Yeah,
Oh, okay. I haven't even heard of it.
I watched the movie. I don't know what it's
Oscar
called.
contender.
I think it was on Netflix from the director, writer of the movies Hurt Locker and Zero Dark 30. And it was about like nuclear attacks. It was weird because it's very realistic, but then they don't really give you a closure. Like they don't show the what happened. Were they able to deviate the attack? So I'm starting to watch more movies, Splurge. You're motivating me. You're motivating me.
What an in-depth
Right.
review of whatever this movie was.
Doesn't know the name. Doesn't know who's in it.
Movie it
I
was.
don't even know what it was. Dude.
No, there was
like
a-
1 in the
there's
morning.
like
I was like,
nuclear.
fuck.
Did you
But
eat
at the
cereal?
end, they don't really
cereal
tell
with
you at the end. So yeah. Anyways,
He wasn't even watching a movie. It was just his reflection on the TV. I watched a shoe guy eating cereal for an
Probably
hour.
Red Dawn reenacted in my head, bro. I'm half a weenie. What's up? What else you got?
I haven't watched anything new, but I've been rewatching the Friday the 13th. I started because I've been doing spooky movies all
Jason
month.
Goes
I
to
made it all month.
Hell.
I watched basically a spooky movie almost every day. And I went on the fucking Friday the 13th rabbit hole. I'm on 4 now. So he's got the mask. You guys know that Jason Voorhees doesn't get a mask until 3.
which one?
So
which
in
one is
Friday
when
the
he goes to
13th,
hell?
the original, it's his mom is the killer.
Yeah.
He's not even really in it. He's like a memory of a kid. Then number 2, he's in it, but he's like a sack over his head. And they're like, people see that and they're like, that's not Jason. Like, yeah, that's fucking Jason. But then by 3, he gets his hockey mask and becomes like the Jason that everybody knows. The one who goes to hell, I think it's
when he fights.
Was that
Freddy.
before Freddy Krueger?
It's between 9, and I'm not going to do this just to be edgy, but I think it's between 9 and 11. I know Jason
Oh, damn,
X
that
is
was
number
fucking
10, but it
crazy.
could be Jason X or Jason goes to hell.
I just remember, and I don't know if it's the one where he goes to hell, but when I was a kid, I fucking dug it because the mask was the silver one.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get that mask. I'm gonna be that for Halloween. So I did
They
that
really
one
leaned into the
Halloween.
merchandising. I like
Oh,
it. I'm
dude,
there
it
for
was
it.
sick, dude. I saw a costume.
I wish you guys had a button.
I saw a costume on my Instagram feed of somebody that converted the Scream mask to the Jason. It was like a Jason Scream mask
that's cool.
hybrid. I was like, that's fucking sick.
I like that.
It worked.
I'm in.
Well, you don't like scary movies. You
I don't know.
Do you even watch movies? You're like, the nuclear went, and then
I don't know what
it's just.
I have Frosted Flakes.
I love
was a good
movies.
movie.
I love movies.
It was a good movie. I like a movie every now and then. It's amazing to me.
I give it a 5 out of 3.
Give us a story. Do we have anything in the fucking group chat that we put on there?
You guys ever,
Hey, that group chat is toxic, dog. I'm just gonna tell you
Well,
right
then
now.
today's not really going to be any different because have you guys ever paid for something and not really gotten what you ordered?
Uh-oh, what happened?
shit.
And then sometimes, you get a little
Extra?
upset and might want to involve the police.
What?
This man called 911 on a stripper after paying her $300 for special services. Not getting nothing.
Oh shit.
What's going
How
on?
do you handle a
Mr.
situation like
Keeper?
this?
I'm here
Is
like
it-
for
Is it a strip club or is it like at an
Strip
HK equivalent?
1 a.m.
It looks like a regular
I'm
old
here
strip
like
club.
for
Now, could it be that this young man was confused by the
Let's say
parameters?
He sounds pretty confused.
5:30 p.m.
Okay.
He's like, I've been here drinking and I paid for a dance.
Drink.
He called 911.
Yes, he called the police.
Tell me he got
Trying to
arrested,
get his
bro.
money back.
Emergency service?
Of course.
What do you need?
I hope he at least got a ride home.
You didn't get
yeah,
any
so-
other ride.
In my space.
It's just so weird to see that there's people out there like this. They're like,
$300 for nothing. What you gonna do?
Have you ever ordered a stripper to your house? No, we're not
he
going to answer
expected
that.
way too much from a stripper. But $300.
I haven't. And by the way, $300 is it says that he paid her.
He said it was $40
and
a
I'm
dance.
assuming that she received the money in the transaction. So $300 is way more than what you would typically, I guess, fucking want. I mean, get for that amount of money. It seems like a lot of money.
Yeah, especially if you're charging $40 a dance, but maybe it was perceived as a tip. Like, oh, maybe this guy's just balling like that. $300. Thank you. Like, it's not expected of strippers to do anything but dance.
He didn't seem very coherent.
No, he was hammered.
he was-
and even
So-
admits it to the cops. He's like, yeah, I'm drunk.
He
But
called 911.
He called 911 because he paid.
He thought it was an
but
emergency.
what he was going to get something else and didn't get it.
Before
And,
I was married, we used to host poker events, poker nights. All the rage in the early 2000s. Splurge, you probably remember. There was a lot of people hosting poker nights, and there was online poker games, and there was Texas Hold'em was all the shit on ESPN. Like they devoted so
that
much
show.
time to like poker tournaments, and we would host them at the house every now and then. Like a weekly night. Boom, boom, boom. One time, we're like, I think we had just watched like fucking Sopranos or something, and we're like, let's have a dope ass poker night, dude, where we hire like somebody to make us food and like somebody's just making us cocktails and this one is like, well, let's get a stripper too. Never order a stripper to come to your house, guys. That's the only advice I'm going to give you.
They leave a lot of
Eating all the
glitter.
cereal.
Beto called
This motherfucker ate all
911.
my fucking Frosted Flakes, fool. Nah, bro. Those. That's what I'm afraid of for my kids. Like, I'm like, I did a lot of dumb shit growing up, and I want them to do dumb shit too.
You have to let
They're
them
gonna
do
do their
their
own
own
dumb
shit.
But there's a lot of dumb shit that I barely got
That guy
out of
was
situations.
That guy was a
bro.
grown ass man.
As a grown ass man, bro.
That
As
is
a
a
grown
rite
ass
of
man who
passage.
called 911 because he paid a stripper $300. What else you got over there, BJ? Something wholesome.
All right. Well, you sent this one. Let's see.
shit, that is
let's
not
see this.
That is not wholesome at all.
We're not homies after this one. Can I play the sound? Or is there music on this one?
I don't know if there's any music.
I'm not gonna play
Yeah.
sound. It looks like there's music on this. What's happening? Can you tell us what?
So
you
this
sent
guy is rappelling across a lake. Apparently, they're on some sort of boys' adventure, and everyone is supposed to go across the lake on this rope.
The River Wild.
That's sweet.
You can tell he's nervous
That's
because he's
cool.
really
That looks
pointing
pretty
his
fun.
toes.
That would definitely be Hexes
That's
in the
fun.
middle, and that would be BJ and me on the other side, just dunking this poor fucking weenie, dude.
dick move.
Look
Probably
at
just beating him into rocks too in the bottom. Like
This
that's the
is
part they
what
don't
we
see.
grow up to become, though. Yeah, and y no pararon, güey. They just kept going, dude. Oh, look at it.
Yeah, I gotta hit with one of these.
Pobrecito, bro.
Bro, that was a lot.
Oh, they're not done yet. So you know what?
That
But
had to have been TJ or some shit.
they're just raising awareness on the camping trip, dog. They're raising awareness. Are you an asshole like that?
No, I can't find it in me, dude. One dunk.
One dunk?
One dunk,
Yeah,
yeah.
You're
yeah.
good for one
Yeah.
dunk.
is fun.
I'm good for 5. You know, like, and then one.
When they start screaming and it seems like it's taken to a real level of drowning, then I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll stop.
Bro, that was messed up.
You about that life? Are you
Well,
a bully like
I thought
that?
it was funny. I don't know if I'm
Would you-
about it.
would you do that?
I used to. Like when I was a kid, that would have been fucking the first thing I wanted to do.
Like, let's just say
no
we all go
way.
on a camping trip, BJ.
Steve would do that to a kid.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, I like
fuck
this
yeah.
transition. I like where you're going. Take us there.
Let's just say we all went on a camping trip.
Glamping?
Maybe. And that was like, let's go for a hike. Would you be up to doing some outlandish shit like that? To test our friendshipness?
Take mushrooms and go on the hike.
Yes.
Is that the outlandish shit?
Yes.
What? You can't dunk people on a hike.
It's just the guys.
Spiritual dunk.
Just the guys.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
a little friendly. Let's go out into the wilderness.
That
and
should
see what
look.
happens.
That should look. It was like it was a little bit much, but it was still funny.
What about you?
I'd want to go camping. I don't need the pranks though.
No pranks.
yeah.
No
Yeah,
pranks.
no
No,
pranks.
no pranks.
Yeah.
Maybe
So
some
I'm down
drugs.
to go camping.
Go ahead,
The
BJ.
Emo Brown camping trip.
I do
be
have an
sick.
idea. I was pitching this to Steve the other day, and I want to see how you boys feel
What
about
tent?
it.
What tent were you pitching? To?
Exactly. Pitching a tent with Emo Brown. I'd like to go camping. Bring out the supporters, the social club, anybody Emo Brown affiliated. Get a what's known as a caravan area. I got an idea. We'll go to Potrero, so it's out. It's not super far where people can't get there, but they got a nice caravan area where we all together, big circle, gazebo
Okay.
in the middle.
Uh-huh.
We get out there maybe 3 days. So you come up on Friday. We have a full Saturday.
I like this.
Leave mid Sunday, so it's in out. But that full Saturday, we have activities like a hike. We do like
Are you gonna play
a
guitar?
only
Please don't bring your guitar.
one meal will be like a potluck style, so everybody can come together for like Saturday dinner. Everything else on your own.
Wait, are we cooking out there?
We'll
We're
have like a
cooking
little
out there?
kumbaya by the fire. Make marshmallows. Family friendly. Bring the kids. Go camping.
But you wanna
Wait,
take
so
the
it's family.
family.
It's all
Bond,
like family.
bond. Yeah, it's
Oh,
family
okay. I thought
friendly.
this was gonna be like. I thought we were gonna have pranks.
I thought we were going to be men.
Camping
we don't need
is
that.
still fun, and the kids won't want to go on the hike. Trust me, they're going to want to stay back. They're going to do their own.
We're
thing.
bringing our kids.
I want to prank.
bringing
I want to
it
prank
on
somebody.
Kids, let's bring the kids.
Everybody, this is we're bringing all of Emo Brown. I want to do pitching a tent with Emo Brown, and on Saturday
BJ
gotta
really
think about
needs
that
a
name.
fucking
So,
father figure.
we could do like a
dude.
live podcast.
Are we gonna
in the
whittle?
woods.
I
We're
think if
gonna
we're bringing
whittle?
the kids, it should be
Whittling
called
and
pitching.
whittling contest.
I found an arrowhead.
I feel Splurge brings up a valid point.
Yeah,
What?
if we're bringing kids, you can't call the event pitching a tent.
That's kind of weird, bro.
These are Emo Brown people. They're still gonna know. All right, that's on brand.
I think we should, as men,
like it.
go on a camping trip first,
Why though?
just so we can fucking enjoy
Find out who's
nature.
surviving.
It's good for our mental health.
It is.
Yeah.
It
Camping is fun.
bro.
I love camping, and I want to share that with you guys.
Okay, apparently, and our families.
Yeah, and your families, because I love you and your families. Your families are part of you.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Trust me, there's still plenty of outlandish shit. Kids don't stay up very long when they're camping. The fresh air knocks them out about 7 o'clock. After that,
Outlandish.
the poker starts. The beer starts flowing like
almost
wine.
had me. You
I
almost
think
had
Steve
me.
wants like a bunch of dudes in
bunch of dudes, that's about it. That's
a
it.
bunch of
End of
dudes,
sentence.
Short shorts.
and everyone trauma dumps, and everyone starts crying at the end. I don't want to do that.
None of that. None of that.
Bring
Hey,
the
hey,
kids.
I want to make s'mores.
Bring the fucking
I want to
kids.
drink Kahlua and milk and
Hide a
stuff. Have a
salmon
good time.
in your trousers at night
Oh man.
for the bears.
Oh man.
Hey,
I don't know if I want my kids going.
Scary
dog. I don't-
stories.
Shit.
I
Nah,
thi-
bro, you got little kids. You gotta take your kids.
no, I'm not gonna take the kids.
I'll fucking take.
You got
my
a kid who can help you pitch like your actual tent.
How about we all bring one old kid if you want to?
You bring one kid.
Yeah, dude.
Bring your oldest.
Bohemian Grove is.
You gotta bring a teenager, dude.
definitely.
I
Change the
think I like the idea more of like us first and having like some mental health, guide, little
No.
fucking camping. Why not?
These
Okay,
emotions.
wait,
We don't
why
want to talk
not?
about it. It's called
This is
Emo
a
Brown.
community event. I'm trying to bring back the Emo Brown community events. We
I'm not
used to
saying that they
have
can't
a
have the
winter
community.
formal. We used to have a backyard boogie. We used to have all these community events where people got
here.
together.
I'm not trying to go camping with
Well,
a
then
bunch
bring
of
your
fucks,
tents
bro.
and let's camp here.
No.
Camping. You take them out. It's like a 30-minute drive from here. It's
You know what?
easy
Fuck
peasy.
it. I'm with ya.
March. We'll do it like March, April, so you guys can drink again.
I don't need a drink to go
There's
on this.
horseshoe pits. There's good hiking. It's easy. There's a playground for the kids.
I like it.
You sold me
Barbecue.
something completely different yesterday.
What did I sell you yesterday?
Not this.
No. This is exactly what I sold you.
The no
Bunch of
kids
pranks.
thing.
I didn't
Bringing
say
the
anything
kids
about no kids.
is a huge turn off, and then also like I don't know, bringing a lot
You
of
think your
people.
family is gonna be like, peace out for 3 days?
Oh,
Bye, Dad.
3 days now?
3
Friday,
days.
Saturday,
What the hell?
Sunday. So
Okay.
you leave
I have to
here
bring the
probably
kid. Yeah, I
after
have to
lunch
bring
on
the family.
Friday because you'll check in around 2, 3.
yeah.
Then you check out around noon on Sunday.
My
wife.
inclination is to say yes, but I'm also thinking about the kiddos now and stuff. And
There's bathrooms. There's full water and electric hookup. There's
my wife would love that
You'll be
because she's
fine.
not a big camper. We'll say
exactly. This is entry level
Glamping.
camping.
I want to camp.
This is not glamping.
That's the thing. I want to camp.
We're not
I want
going
to-
out.
we
on,
went to,
like,
I want to take the
BLM.
fucking
We're
forerunner
fucking-
out there
we're-
sleep in the fucking.
Oh, you
I
want to do
want-
that?
I
We
want-
went to
Who
Dixon
has a
Lake.
forerunner?
I do.
Oh well, then you go.
Well, we can all go.
Your forerunner.
Oh, did
It's
you guys
not-
watch?
It has more than one seat.
Did you guys watch Game 7 of the
Oh, you
World
gotta bring
Series?
us down, you
Shit.
motherfucker.
I'm just saying. It was a good fucking game. I'm sorry.
yeah, he's a Dodgers fan.
Camping with children.
He's a Dodgers fan. You forgot.
I'm not a Dodgers fan, but amazing.
We don't have the time to
fun
break
game.
this down.
Okay.
Big
I'm
ups,
just saying.
Dodger homies, friends of the show.
All right, well, he's- one's right here.
That's what I'm saying.
Congratulations.
We all have friends that are Dodgers.
Congratulations. You're about to burn your city down. Awesome. You
No, I
did
heard
it
they
again.
didn't. They didn't burn it down.
No, they didn't do anything
No,
wrong?
I think this
BJ,
time-
while we're talking,
They haven't
look
done a
that
parade
up.
yet, have they?
Yeah, look that shit up. But yeah, congratulations to Dodgers getting their back-to-back. That's a hard feat to accomplish.
That's a hard feat.
It
It
was
was
a difficult task to
fun.
accomplish.
Fun watch.
Weird rules.
Greatest,
Weird,
greatest World Series game I have ever watched.
Mm.
I'm not saying it's the greatest World Series game of all time.
Yeah.
But for me, it was
the 18
probably
inning one?
Action-packed.
Probably no. The game 7 was the greatest game I have ever watched.
Fucking
Bro.
nuts.
It was pretty
They
wild.
went balls to the
Yeah,
wall.
it was
They
pretty
threw
wild.
the Dodgers said, fuck it. We're throwing
Everything.
every starter that we have.
Yeah.
The $1 billion rotation, I don't give a fuck. If you
Insane.
threw yesterday, you're throwing today. Blake Snell, you're throwing fucking the 8th inning. Fucking Yamamoto, you're throwing the last 2 innings, even though you threw
Killed it.
fucking 90-something plus pitches the day before.
Fucking
It was awesome,
nuts,
bro.
dude.
They don't believe in their bullpen, like at all. They're like, we're not gonna fucking let our bullpen fuck this up for us, and they
they
would have.
shouldn't.
And they
But
would have,
insane,
and they
bro.
definitely would have. Big ups to the Blue Jays. A lot of blunders. A lot of
You think
fucking.
so?
Oh, I know so.
Yeah.
The biggest blunder of all was the runner on third base with the bases loaded.
Bases
Didn't get a lead off.
No lead off, no nothing.
That's
what
the
is
parade.
that?
Looks like nothing too crazy going
Yeah,
on.
Oh, that's right
that's
now.
nice.
No, wait till the sun goes down, bro. We all know how it happens in LA when the sun goes down, bro. Fuck.
Hey,
Shout out
with
to
all said
to
and
the
done, if
Dodgers
you're a fan
fans.
of the sport,
Yeah.
you have to be a fan of
Absolutely.
great games.
Absolutely.
Amazing, bro.
I congratulated my family, all Dodger
Yeah.
fans, and I meant it. I was like, hey, cool, good on you. That
What
was
a
a
win.
good.
What a win.
And you know what? It wasn't a blowout fucking series. It went all the way to Game 7,
Rojas.
dude.
Rojas. That fool hasn't got a fucking base hit in a fucking million years and gets
All of a sudden, he's
home
the hero,
run.
and he made that game-saving play at second
Yeah.
base to throw out. But that's what I was saying. The guy on
What a
third,
savage.
how are you not leading off?
How are you not
do you
leading
not-
off?
How are you not jumping off of third base, like getting a secondary lead just in case there's a wild pitch? You're gonna score.
Because America,
Insane.
because the United States needed to win this. LA needed to win this.
LA needed to win. It was rigged. You're saying it was rigged?
Really?
Or no, it just...
There's a weird play
God's
on that.
plan.
What was it, Game 6? That little stupid ball that was not wedged into that fucking backfield. That was not
Look at it.
a real
You don't think it was wedged?
The guy even, what's his face, even literally came out to, he was like, look, you literally have to pick up the fucking back to wedge the ball there. Like, it's just, statistically speaking,
Listen, sour
it was-
grapes.
Miracles
Sour grapes.
Miracles
Big ups,
did happen for
Dodgers.
LA.
You did
That-
it. You guys did it.
Yeah,
All right?
good on you.
Congratulations. Your owner contributes to ice every year.
Whoa.
Fuck yeah.
Here, I'll hit the applause.
Outlandish!
Your stadium is built on stone. Congratulations, bro. Hey, because there is a certain demographic within the Dodger fan community that is kind of doing this to the Dodgers, even though they won. They're like, good for the team, but that we don't support it right now.
For the
It's
city.
kind of funny how you can kind of dance between those two, I don't know, stances, philosophies, whatever, where you're wearing an LA cap at these ICE protests. And you go like, well, you kind of have a team organization there that is.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, though.
Not
Yeah.
today.
Yeah,
not
not
today.
today, bro.
Dodger fans
You know
have
what? That's
fireworks
right.
to set off and
That's
hands to lose. So things are happening.
I saw that video. That was bad. Congratulations.
And they didn't handle it well last time.
Los
Look up the
Angeles
Dodger mitt. I
Dodgers.
think Dodger fan mitt is where
Bro,
you got to
it
put
is
it. Now, I'm not
bad.
laughing at your fucking disability, whoever it happened to. I'm laughing at the situation
Is
in
it
which
gross?
it
I
occurred.
don't want to see it.
It's
If
pretty
it's
gross.
It's disgusting.
I don't wanna see
it's. I mean, come
I'm
on.
going to close my eyes.
Cierra los ojos, cabrón.
Oh, no, this is a different one. This
It's
is,
pretty bad. It's pretty
I am a huge Padre fan. Big ups. And I know our team has probably a lot of skeletons in the closet. Poor guy, dude. I'm the Dodger fan that blew up his hands. Yeah, you are. Now he had like some sort of like transplant, like a skin graft, and it literally looks like he has a mitt on his hand. So I'm like, oh, that's crazy. But that's fandom. You do a lot of dumb shit. We don't know how we would react in San Diego if we won something. We don't know what would happen. You know?
Don't give the Dodger fan base that one. Like, well, that sounds.
We
like
don't know though. We don't know.
we currently do have a team
we would
in some
make it enough.
semifinal situations.
Fuck, dude. Go ahead.
SDFC, man. They're going to game 3 now. Unfortunately, we lost to the Timber on Saturday. It's Saturday. But they're coming back. We're going to have game number 3 here at Snapdragon Stadium. You guys going to go?
No, absolutely not.
Why not?
I don't know. I like to watch important games at home. If I feel like I'm very like invested in this match, like I can't be watching it somewhere else. I'm
Really?
focused. I
feel the opposite for most people.
Have you seen my autism scores? I have to be
They're an all-time high?
engranado. I have to be like locked in. And wifey and the kids know. Like there's a fucking ritual. I'll go to Labella's and I'll get myself a hot pastrami with cheese. And then some, yeah, dude. Like
That sounds bomb.
Anyway.
it's a whole fucking
fuck yeah.
thing. Like I go, and I've been doing this shit for decades. I've been doing that shit for decades. I need my sandwich. I need a chela, and I'm just enjoying the game. I'm just like this the whole time, dude. I'm like, just all right. What's going on? And
Pastrami with cheese is what I got to order.
I'm saying, bro, and
Some wings, maybe.
so maybe some wings. Best wings in the hood, bro. Best wings in the hood is from Labella's, the dry rub wings. So I can't go to those games.
Gotcha.
I can't go to a Game 7 World Series for the Padres currently because we didn't make it to the World Series. But I don't know if in the future I'm able to do that.
Right.
How about you?
I like watching UFC matches at home. I've
Have you been to a UFC
I've
match?
never been invited to a UFC match, and
there
I
you
haven't
go.
been
It's
there, so I
fucking
don't know.
awesome.
But I don't like too many people talking around me when I'm watching it.
Welcome to the
And I'm like,
podcast,
why
brother.
the fuck are you talking? Why the fuck are you talking so much? You know, if I'm trying to watch this match.
Sometimes you get a better view too. I feel like, especially with the UFC type event, like the cameras are right there. Like if I went, I'd have the worst seat in the fucking house. But watching on TV, I'm like, I can see them.
Well, that's the thing. Like at these big games, let's say you're really invested in the game, there is a way better vantage point in your living room with the fucking hot pastrami sandwich watching this game. Like,
Nothing
for
beats
sure.
the stadium atmosphere, obviously. But I don't like people in my shit.
Here's
that
an
being
option.
said, big ups SDFC. You're going to do it on Sunday. We're here to make sure you are. Beers are still available at the brewery for it. Come and pick up your 4-packs. Celebrate like the champions that you are.
What if we went
happened?
to tailgate?
Do you have a drinking problem?
Tailgate.
What happened? You can't have a beer?
screen.
Is it
So we're in the
beer
parking
residue?
lot. We hear the, but we can see the nice screen.
I think
less people.
I think that there's something to be said about the big game.
Plastic thing.
This is a different
Put it in
situation.
your cup.
When's the last time San Diego had a team that was a soccer team, a football team that was doing this good.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a moment in history. I feel like if there's an opportunity to go to this game, we should take it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Is this you? Is this you throwing it out, dude?
Anybody that wants to catch this one,
Tom
catch
Penn,
it and run.
friend of the show, CEO of SCFC. We don't. What did we tell him last time? We don't go to a lot of games, but when we do, we fucking clinch the fucking
So if
titles.
you got tickets right now,
Yeah.
if they send us tickets,
But
you would forfeit them? You wouldn't go?
No, we're going.
I'll go.
We're going.
I'll go. We good?
That was easy.
Are we going? Are you gonna put it in the call?
Well, let's try it. No, let's. You know plenty of people too, my friend.
Okay, you go the CEO route. I'll go the CMO route.
And I'll call you guys to see how it went.
You're gonna see it at home. How about that?
I'm going to be honest. This is me just being flat out transparent. Even if I just go to the tailgate,
I'll
I'd
suck
be
your dick
down.
for some tickets. Oh,
That's what I'm saying. A sick
pretty
tailgate
honest, bro.
situation. Bring a nice TV,
Hey,
sit out there,
a fucking
watch the
tailgate
game.
situation would be sick.
Yeah.
So we're trying to go. Let me know now, because I'll fucking go all in. I'll do what I can.
Wait, when is it?
Sunday.
Camp.
No, este güey.
Camp.
Tanto pedo para cagar aguado, champion.
I'll help you guys get. I'll help in any way possible.
No, we're good. Thank you for your efforts.
I don't want to go.
You know, I'd rather. You got a back piece? Was you good? What's going on?
Yeah,
He does.
I got 5 minutes to finish this beer.
It's all right, dog. No
5
pasa
minutes.
nada. No pasa nada.
Hey, all right. In the name of mental health,
Here we go.
Chug
All
these
right.
beers.
Cheers to mental health.
That's what I'm saying. I got a
in
drinking
the name of
problem.
mental health, my friends, big up SDFC. Good luck. But in the name of mental health, this week, I don't know if you guys want to join this one. It'd be fun.
Do I gotta go camping with my
Have you ever heard of?
we gonna cry?
Of Movember, the Movember movement?
Yes.
Growing the mustache.
Yeah. So there's a Movember group here in San Diego. I just joined the group, but anybody can participate, and it is a global phenomenon where it started off as just like a fun thing. You grow your mustache, right? Like you shave, like you are right now, and then you just grow your mustache in the month of November, and then you try to raise some funds for mental health, men's mental health specifically, raising awareness for suicide and stuff like that.
I can't not laugh anytime you say raising awareness now.
Oh yeah, raising awareness. We're walking. We're gonna walk. We're
That's
gonna
what
walk.
the podcast all about. Raising awareness, brother.
Anyway, I'll have one of those guys, Casey, to come over. Let's get him on the local love. We'll
Okay.
talk
Oh, yeah,
about
for
it.
sure.
But if you guys want in, check it out. It's
But
all,
what happens?
So basically, all you're doing is
grow
you're
your
growing your
mustache.
mustache. It's fun. It's supposed to
Yeah.
be playful.
Right.
But in the name of suicide prevention, in the name of raising awareness for men's mental health.
Yeah.
Do I have to say it that way? And then it's just fun. You have fun with it. You try to
So I
raise.
gotta grow a mustache.
You have to raise some cash. Find creative ways to raise some
How
money.
do you raise cash by growing
You
your
can
mustache?
do it a multitude of different. It's not about. Well, some can just say, "Hey, I'm going to grow a mustache and donate." Other guys say, "Hey, I'm going to grow a mustache." It's the mustache part is not really the biggest part. It's really about standing or finding creative ways to raise some cash and funnel it towards these different systems that help men's health.
Maybe
Well, I'm
we
gonna
can
say
use-
this.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna say this right now, dude. If any of my friends,
Yeah.
even anyone that follows me on Instagram, if you're feeling suicidal, if you're feeling super bummed out, please reach out to me.
Yeah.
And we'll meet up for lunch, dude. I don't want to do this fucking social media. Let's talk. And no, let's actually hit me up and we're
like
gonna meet
that.
up for lunch.
Where are we going?
La
You
Bellas.
feeling bad?
La
hungry.
Bellas.
You're feeling bad right
I
now.
always feel bad, Dad. Where we
You're
going?
lying to me, though.
He's about
I don't
lunch.
believe
And
you,
forever
bro.
sad. Look at
No,
this
I'm not
hungry.
going to lunch with you, dude.
And forever sad.
Lágrima right there,
This
bro.
fucking- you
That's a
can't lie
fucking-
about your suicide.
No, hey, you said sad. Hey, let's take it easy.
Oh, well, I didn't
fuck,
want to
huh?
like, But anyways,
No, you did say
Go
feeling
ahead.
suicidal, right? You did
yeah,
say
I
that.
said feeling suicidal.
Yeah.
If you're feeling like, damn, bro, like, I'm considering taking myself out.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well-
you think you can save them. You want that responsibility. You can
No,
handle
I don't
that
think I
pressure.
can save them, but it's always, I feel like it's beneficial to meet up with a human being and just hang out.
So-
we don't need to talk about all that.
So
shit.
yes, I concur. I send the same message out there too. Reach out if you're feeling that way.
No,
Don't
you
reach out to
said
him.
you're gonna grow your
Don't reach out
mustache.
to him. You reach out to him, you're gonna get more suicidal.
I'm gonna tell you a dark joke
Yeah,
and it's gonna
yeah,
go
yeah,
sideways really quick, dude.
But this,
I'm just like tuck the splurge.
But
That's probably
November
good.
is
Yeah,
not
don't
that.
call Steve.
So this November
you.
thing
November.
is really men that that are not really typically or suicidal,
Yeah.
just raising funds,
Gotcha.
and those funds will start to help those organizations that support the suicide hotlines and stuff like that.
Mustache November.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Or
you don't
Movember.
lie about being sad just to go have lunch with me, dude. We'll just go have lunch.
I've tried.
Well, yeah, every time I fucking go to lunch with you, I end up fucking shit faced before I have to go to work.
Maybe it's because you have a drinking problem.
One beer. You add that to the one beer you have every night.
What he doesn't tell you is that he only has 1 beer a night, but 4 fucking old fashions.
What's some pinche caguama?
I have one
this
beer
is
at night,
what-
but I have 14 during the day.
This is what we can tie it all into before we wrap it up and Splurge guys to go do a back piece.
At the Elwood.
Duh. But number 2, every November we do our gratitude ride. So the gratitude ride is coming up again. The gratitude ride is coming up
Let's do
again.
that.
Why not tie it all together?
I'm down to tie it in.
We haven't done our Raising Awareness Walk 2.0. The one that you said we're going to start from the brewery and go to North Park to Hess Brewing.
Cool. Can I tie both
it
of
all
those
together,
things?
bro.
All right. So let's do it. The walk should be coming up soon.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
For every
Oh.
and see like so how it works is you're like, hey, listen, for every mile that we walk, donate $5, whatever.
Yeah,
and somebody will be able to just donate. That's kind of how you can have some fun and tie in the charity component.
Okay.
Or we shave our mustaches on the day of the walk, and whoever has the darker mustache by the time we get to North Park, we win something.
They get the money.
Fucking chia pets, like Mexican chia pets over here.
It doesn't. Mine will grow back, but it stops there. Like I don't have a big full mustache. It's just I look like that's it. I look like.
But it looks like you fucking shave right there.
On the outside, I clean it up.
If you let that fucking grow, you can get a handlebar.
I feel like I look like Jesus Malverde, the fucking patriotic saint of the narcotraficantes.
That's pretty ambitious. That's a handsome man, dude.
You don't think I look like?
No, you do. You do. You're a handsome dude.
do look
at
like.
that.
Why did your face make me laugh?
Because funny shit comes out of it. Raising awareness. Awesome. Stay tuned. Those are big dates.
Estamos.
We got to do the fucking walk. We got to do the fucking gratitude ride. We're going to grow a mustache. We're going to stop you from drinking more than 1 beer a day, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck
We're
it.
doing it.
Life is short.
Don't say that.
Life is short.
Don't say that. I had my 1 beer for
Okay,
today.
you are very structured in your fucking daily events.
The hour change, bro. It's good.
And it's true. Yeah, the
that's
hour
true.
did change. Patreon. Thank you for all the subscribers that have joined the new Patreon. More content coming because I feel like that's what Patreon is all about. Big up Sonny Jaramillo, dog. Sonny, I just saw a text that he signed up for the big one, dude. I don't know what that means. I think he has to come on the podcast now and we talk shit. So it is what it is. Final thoughts, anything else? What do you got? Ping, pong, boom.
That's it. Let's hit Pony Boy up. Last night at the Phoenix CX show, I brought along a couple of my friends. Danny, who owns the lion's share and stuff like that, he's like, yo, let's fucking go. I know. But we're going to go to Pony Boy. You know how I said it was lion's share? We're going to go to Pony Boy.
I laughed because your boy, Danny, had no problem giving a full in-person Yelp review to the new singer of Phoenix TX and Art. He's like, hey, I'm not going to lie to you.
He was right, though.
You started off really shaky with your vocals, but halfway through,
dude,
like
so
the
gnarly.
homie came up, hey, thanks for coming out. I appreciate the support. He's like,
All right, now let's get down to business.
It's like, you started off a little shaky with your vocals,
Bad form.
but you figured it out halfway
watch,
through.
check it out.
And then it sounded amazing.
That's actually not what he
okay.
said.
Wait,
So
yeah.
check this out.
Go
He goes, hey, you did kind of like in the very beginning, your vocals weren't like whatever. But then if you don't remember in the show, literally after the first song, the singer said, hey, you need to switch something up with my
Auto-tune.
no, my levels. And then as soon as that second song started,
Smash.
fucking me and Danny looked at each other and was like,
Couldn't hear himself in the monitor, so he's
yeah,
good.
so he fucking figured it out. And
Yeah,
that's what he
yeah.
told him. He said, hey, your vocals were a little bit like this, but then it was fucking cool. You knew it and you asked for the tweak, and then boom, you fucking figured it out.
Had a good time hanging out with your buddies last night. That was
good-
cool.
great guys, dude.
El compa Danny, el compita Carlitos, bro.
Yeah,
good,
man.
good, bro. If
Yeah,
I was going to
solid
rank
guys.
them, I'd probably put Carlitos first.
Yeah, I like that.
Why?
I like that.
I'm a man of ranks.
You gotta
I like
you gotta rank your friends.
Yeah, bro.
got to.
I'm ranking them as you
then they
introduce them
go
to
up
me. It's
and
like
down.
Carlitos, I fuck with
It's a-
more.
it's a fluid
Danny's
thing.
cool too, though.
Yeah,
Danny's
they're
real
both
cool.
fucking
It was a
great.
close second, but still a second.
Hey, we're gonna have a chart behind you where it has your
dude.
friends, and then
New
you
friends
go
of
up
the
and
show.
down.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom,
Yeah.
goes all the way down. And anything for you,
Velcro.
Splurge? Before you go ruin somebody's back with pain?
Oh, Hano. from Hayes Burgers. Been working on his back, dude. This is the third session. We're gonna fucking kill it. Yeah, Hayes Burgers is
those
amazing.
burgers are fucking.
Best
Bring him on
burger
the
in
pod.
town, baby.
Bring him on
Let's
the
do it.
podcast.
Let's go.
Let's have a burger off because I feel the Balboa burger.
Guess who wants to jump on the show?
Who's that?
Rob Stryker.
From the friendly.
From the friendly.
So look-
wants to jump on the
This is
show.
what I say.
Rob from the Friendly?
Yeah, this is what I say. We bring in Rob from the friendly. He brings a burger. We bring up Hano from Hayes. He brings a burger.
We talk about it.
And then we fucking bring somebody from the Balboa, Mariana. She brings a burger. Then we sit down and we fucking have burgers.
Yeah.
And at the end we say they're all really good.
Yeah, because we. Okay. We can't shit on one of them. Yeah.
They're all really good, bro.
The burger.
I like them all.
What do you got, BJ?
I'm getting ready for Arizona. That's all I got. So you guys won't be able to follow me. But unless you're in Arizona and a fan of Emo Brown, come on out. I'll have something special
Got a
for
big
you.
audience out there, bro.
I hope so. I hope we do. We're going to find out. Bisbee, Arizona, November 22nd and 23rd. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Beautiful.
Oh, and a special message from Dientitos for Trump. Albert, he renounces his support of Trump all of a sudden.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Not for me.
Another winner, dog. Come on over to the beautiful side. Ahí los vemos.
A rato.